Something smells good. It's the menu. Even the menu smells good at rattlesnakes.
Luann, what did I tell you about...
Hey, Peggy, if I get the chicken fried chicken and you get the chicken fried steak, we can...
Just a moment. There is something that I must take care of.
I do so know enough not to put a salad-sized fork in the spoon bin.
Well, that fork didn't just walk along and hop in there by herself, did she now?
No, she couldn't have.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you calling my niece a liar?
Luann knows we have a way of doing things here at Rattlesnakes. She also knows the consequences of not following that way.
You will not use threats with her.
And you will not tell me how to talk to my supervisees.
And you have just lost yourself a waitress. She quits.
Well, now, wait a minute. I wasn't gonna fire her.
It's too late for your apologies now, isn't it? Luann, pick up your clothes and 3 onion loaves. We are going home.
You know, I probably wouldn't have lost my rattlesnake's job if you hadn't said anything.
Exactly, but I won't be around forever to do everything for you. You have to learn to help yourself.
How did it help me to lose my job?
It will leave you open for new opportunities, such as the one that I am about to present to you. The Learning Annex is offering a class on the joy of entrepreneuring. I signed you up.
It would be really nice if sometimes you could ask me when you make decisions about my life.
You're right. Would you like to go at 7 or at 9?
7.
I'm sorry, that won't work for me.
A lot of you think of Trip Larson as the Hog King of Arlen, but he wasn't born with that crown on his head. He's an entrepreneur, an innovator, and an inventor responsible for edibilizing 2 new parts of the pig.
Thank you. My great-grandfather started Larson Pork Products with little more than 3 pigs and a killing hammer. Today, I'm proud to say, we kill more pigs than, well, pig hepatitis. There's no secret to success, really. You have to have a passion for whatever you do, whether it's processing pigs or sheep, or cattle into food and food products.
What's a food product?
It's like food, but cheaper.
Young lady, you had a question?
Well,
Yes. I find that I am too busy succeeding to keep track of all of my ideas. So, I keep them in a file.
Well, actually, that's more of a comment than a question.
Well, thank you. I think so, too.
Well, hello. How'd you like my lecture? Did you enjoy it? I mean, did you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed having you at my lecture?
I really like the part where you were excited about what you do. That's what I'm trying to find. A career I'm passionate about, like waitressing at a steakhouse. Oh.
You know, you have that special, I don't know, unspoiled quality, and something tells me I think you'd do pretty darn well in pork. How'd you like to interview for a position with Larson Pork Products?
Well, I did work with pork chops in my last job. Well, but to be honest, sometimes I dropped a couple.
Well, see, that's the beauty of pork. It rinses off clean.
Ice cream? Hey, what are you celebrating?
Trip Larson has scheduled an interview with Luann.
I get to go to his house.
I don't see why he has to see her at his house. You think he could be interested in something more than an interview?
The pork industry is famously informal. That's how these things are done.
Luann, sometimes men aren't interested in what they say they're interested in. To put it bluntly, they're more interested in something else.
Oh, you mean sex?
No. Yes.
I'm here for my interview, Mr. Larson.
I am also here for her interview.
Luann, let's go ballooning. Peggy, why don't you read my autobiography?
It's all so beautiful. You can see for miles.
Yeah, 3.7 miles. You can see up to around 8 miles if you try this monocular. It's Austrian. They make the best monocular. Something wrong?
It's just that, well, you know so much and I know so little. I hope that doesn't make you think I'm stupid.
You are not stupid. You're ignorant.
What? No, you can't tell.
It's a compliment. That just means you haven't had the chance to learn all the wrong things.
Oh. No one's ever told me that before.
Well, maybe that's because no one has ever realized how ignorant you truly are.
What are you doing? That is not a proper way to interview!
Whose house are we gonna be TPing this year?
Probably mine again.
So how'd it go?
Mr. Trip Larson is the most wonderful man in the whole world.
Well, he gave you a job, huh? What position?
Oh, I'm his girlfriend.
Well, I knew this guy was no good, but braiding your hair? From the back, your head looks like a horse's ass.
Well, Trip likes my hair in braids. He says they make me look smart.
Luann, honey, it's not that we don't like your hair in braids, which we don't. It's that we don't like Trip. He's old enough to be your father, and he's treating you like a child.
Stop worrying, Aunt Peggy. I'm going to eat my salad after my steak. Trip says that's the French way.
So I can have my dessert first, then my steak, and then, if I have room, my salad.
Salad after steak? I hate to say this twice in one meal, but horse's ass.
Hello. We were in the neighborhood and thought you might like some of my Brown Betty. We can also discuss my Luann.
Hey, that's a good idea. Sounds fun. How'd you like to watch some football bloopers while I finish my set? You know, they send us advertisers some stuff that, well, you'll see it nowhere else.
I could take a look.
Hank, remember what we're here for.
But this is private bloopers. Hey, do you have the snowman who caught fire at the Vikings game?
Do I? I've got 3 different snowmen catching fire.
There he goes.
How's it going? Did Blanca set you up all right?
I would like to talk about Luann before we have to make a blooper reel out of her life.
Well, we just want to make sure Luann isn't getting into any trouble. She is our only niece.
Hank, Luann is lucky to have somebody like you looking out for her.
Will you look at that?
Yeah, that's the J5. It's a little project I've been working on for quite some time now. In terms of time to processing weight, meat yield, weanability, she's pretty much the perfect pig.
Looks like you could eat it with a spoon.
Just give me 5 years and you will.
Oh, just like a baby. Look at her, Peggy. Remind you of someone when he was little?
Hank, how would you like to ride in a hot air balloon? Hey, I don't have to tell you it's powered by propane.
Well, that's one of the 8 uses of propane I haven't experienced firsthand.
Oh, dear Lord.
Peggy, I feel like Neil Armstrong up here. I can see everybody's gutters, and they look great.
Mrs. Hill, I'm a guy who makes his own rules. You play by them, everybody wins. Try to call your own game, not so terrific.
Whoa!
Well, let me tell you something. You might be rich, but all the money in the world cannot buy you the most precious gift of all, my respect. The man willfully endangered your life just to make a point, Hank.
Try to see it from his point of view. He was trying to control the balloon, and you kept talking to him.
I was right there. He was pulling and yanking that cord and trying to jerk you out of there with every last fiber of his being and then some.
Aunt Peggy, Trip believes that no one ever solved anything with a run-on sentence.
What? How dare you? You do not come into my house and correct my grammar unless your name happens to be Strunk or White, is it?
I'm just trying to help you improve yourself, Aunt Peggy.
This'll cook up nice, Hank. How much did it cost you, huh? $100?
Hank, the man is crazy. That headless pig is a threat.
No, it's a gift. From Trip Larson. And it's to you. I guess somebody owes Trip an apology.
There is a large dead animal on my lawn.
Look, let's be reasonable about this. I work in propane, so I give away propane. Trip Larson works with pork, so that's why he gave us this fella here.
No, you're bruising the rinds.
That's it. Luann, I have decided that your boyfriend is crazy. Now, do you want to break up with him, or should I?
Now just stop it. Stop telling me what to do. I am a proud, ignorant woman, and no one is going to change that.
Now, that is the stupidest thing I ever heard anyone say.
You wiped your eyes on my tie. That's okay. It's an amazing fabric.
Thanks, Trip. I feel better. I'm going to go home now and think of something mean to do to Aunt Peggy, okay?
Luann, you are home. I took the liberty of having your belongings meat trucked out here. Forgive me if they smell delicious. Luann, dear, this will be your room.
It's so beautiful. Oh, I don't see any of my clothes.
Well, that's because I had them shredded. Plant mulch. Gardening tip. Synthetics make wonderful ground cover.
But no, see, I need stuff to wear to dinner.
Not a problem.
Oh. But they're all the same.
Nothing is exactly the same. Everything has a small flaw or imperfection. Drives me mad.
Trip! Trip? Is that you? Trip? Are you there?
Back off, girl. Don't be messing with Papa's lady now, you hear? Are you all right, dearest?
Why is there a pig in the house?
Oh, don't tell me you're jealous.
I might have grown up poor, but I never knew anyone who kept a pig in the house.
Well, that's because they weren't equipped for it. The floor in there is Brazilian rosewood, super hard, super high quality stuff. And I had it finished with 4 coats of polyurethane. Not that it needs it. The J5's hose are soft as bedroom slippers. Schnallen! Go back to bed, honey. I'll have Blanca bring you up a warm glass of milk, okay? Okay. Finish it all. Oh, good, you're up.
My head is bleeding.
Your head hasn't been harmed. It's been improved. I took the liberty of dyeing it while you were asleep these last 14 hours.
But well, why? I don't want red hair.
You don't like it? Okay. Well, we can always shave it off and wait for it to regrow.
No!
Good. Then it's settled.
Blanca, I'm going all the way downstairs to practice my harp, like Mr. Larson wanted me to. It's me.
Except for the teeth. But that can be taken care of.
Are you trying to turn me into her?
This is the Larson Pork Products girl my grandfather created 50 years ago. Her picture graced the walls of my nursery. Mother never really paid me much attention, but she was always there.
I'm very sorry about your mother, and now I'm going home.
Please don't go. I've spent so many years trying to find you. Look at her. The Larson Pork Products woman is as comfortable dining with kings as she is slaughtering pigs. I never thought I'd meet someone as perfect as the woman in that picture. And then I saw you at the Learning Annex.
I guess. I'm just so alone here. I get scared.
I understand. And I mean to fix all that. With a big Halloween party to show the world just how happy we are.
Can I dress up as a pirate?
A woman as a pirate? Well, that's just crazy. I know just what you'll wear. This.
Hey, it's an invitation. Larson Pork Products and the Dance Theater of Arlen invite you to a Halloween gala. Sounds like a blast.
Well, I know Luann doesn't want to see me, but I am a Silver Slipper donor to the Dance Theater of Arlen, and those people still owe me an umbrella.
Oh, great. It's Luann. I'll bet she can tell us where the bathroom is.
Is that all you care about? The bathroom? What about Luann?
I can't enjoy a party until I know where the bathroom is. You knew that when you married me.
Hi, Aunt Peggy, Uncle Hank. I'm really glad you could come.
You look nice, Luann.
I know, Trip told me. I'm the Larson Pork Products girl.
You see, Peggy, I could have come as the Strickland propane guy instead of renting this getup.
Mister is ready for you now.
Oh, this is Blanca. She's my best friend here. Trip! Trip?
I'm here, dearest. Luann, you've never looked more beautiful. And I've never felt more alive. I never thought this day would come when I would have everything I've ever wanted within my grasp.
Is that an engagement ring?
Wait, Luann. I want everything to be perfect. Luann, will you do me the great honor of marrying him?
Him?
Javier, the time has come.
That's the man in the ad!
Life is a series of compromises.
Trip, I'm kind of confused. What is happening here?
Don't you see? We can have it all. We can be the family in the picture. You, him, and me.
What? What?
Luann, wait! Luann! Where did Luann go?
That's for me to know and you to find out. And me to find out, too, because I don't know.
Luann!
Luann!
Luann, wait! I can explain everything.
No, you're sick. I'm calling the police.
Luann, you're not thinking clearly.
I'm here, Luann. I'll take care of everything. Oops.
This is perfect. Now we can become Larson Pork Products together. Luann, trust me, this is for the best. We agreed that I would do the thing for both of us.
I never agreed to be a Larson Pork Product.
I thought you loved me!
Trip!
Pull the left lever. Now!
Let me do it.
Mama, Papa, I'm coming home. Oh my God. I can suddenly think clearly. The voices have left my head. What am I doing in a pig costume? Uh-oh.
At least Trip seemed happy. And now he's in a better place.
Honey, Trip had a mental breakdown and is now a sausage. That's not a better place. But you handled the situation very well.
I did, didn't I?
You saved yourself by thinking for yourself.
I did, didn't I?
You are your own woman.
I am. I am! So really, it's a happy ending.
Happy enough.
Oops, I dropped my latest issue of Street and Smith, and it completely by accident opened to page 47.
Street and Smith? Well, don't be stingy with it. Hand it over. Top 25 Texas middle school quarterbacks to watch. Oh, my God, Joseph's on the list.
Hey, man,
All right, Dale.
I like
way to
Joseph.
go, man.
Wow, a listed quarterback. This is great news. With Joseph leading our team, Tom Landry may finally have a shot at a winning season.
And I will be commended for having spawned such a superior athlete. People will point at my loins and say, "Job well done."
Denton has taken quite a beating thanks to Tom Landry quarterback Joseph Gribble. That boy sure grew an arm this summer.
Longhorns win!
That's my son. I made him.
Heck of a game, Gribble.
Nice job.
Boy, if the rest of the season's like this, I may start carrying Joseph's picture in my wallet.
Afternoon, Mr. Gribble. Mike Gilstead. I'm a recruiter with Spencer Academy.
Ooh, private school. Snazzy. What brings you to our little government-funded establishment?
Well, your son, actually. We think Joseph would be a great addition to our football program.
Really?
Why don't you give me a call sometime?
You're not actually considering this, are you?
Doesn't hurt to listen. Plus, he gave me his card, Hank. I'm pretty much committed at this point.
I present the first victory loaf of the season.
If Dale listens to those private school people, this'll be the only meatloaf we eat all year. And I love your meatloaf, Peggy.
This is terrible. Joseph's my best friend. If he leaves now, what'll I do? I can't finish our wall of gum alone.
Bobby, you can find a new best friend. A winning football season is once in a lifetime.
Impressive campus you've got here. For future tours, might I suggest a golf cart or a little train?
So, what'd you think of our library, Joseph? It's big, huh?
I like that there's lots of places where people can't see you.
Let's just cut to the chase, Mr. Gribble. Joseph is a star. We want to build our football program around him and his talents.
And all you have to do is say yes.
Joseph, could you step outside? The grown-ups need to talk. You know, I'm hearing a lot about what's in it for Joseph. What I'm not hearing is what's in it for me. Ooh, olive tamponade. Compliments of my friends at Spencer Academy.
That's not cheese in that basket, it's payola. That school is trying to buy you off.
Nobody's buying anybody, Hank. They're simply offering Dale's dead bug a 100-year pay-up-front, no-spray contract. It's completely above board.
Dale, I know how confusing it can be when someone sends you gifts and pretends to love you. But are you sure this school's right for Joseph?
Are you suggesting he stay at Tom Landry? Because their offer was crap.
Dang it, Dale, this isn't about what you can get out of the deal. It's about the best school for Joseph. Shouldn't he have a say in where he plays football?
Are you really concerned about Joseph, or just a Tom Landry fan who wants to say we're number one?
I still think Joseph should have a say.
Fine, he can decide. I've raised him well. I have no doubt he'll make the most profitable choice.
A bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. Which one of us will Dale choose?
Not you.
My press conference thing is tonight, and I haven't decided what to do. I'm all nervous. I got stomach flies.
Well, you can't leave Tom Landry. Great stuff like that happens all the time.
I know. My dad wants me to go to Spencer, but all my friends and all the stuff I like is here. Oh, it's so complicated.
Joseph, if you're still on the fence about Tom Landry, let me sweeten the pot. See this key? It opens every door in the school. Every single door. Please, please stay.
This is Nancy Hicks Gribble reporting live from Captain Bear's, home of the 10-pound pizza, where star quarterback Joseph Gribble is about to make his announcement. Spencer or Tom Landry? Who will he choose?
How you doing there, Carl?
Not good, Hank. Not good.
Hi, I'm Joseph. My head's been full of thinking the past few days. There are many decisions to be made about my future. My football future and the future of my brain. So, in conclusion, that is why I choose Tom Landry.
Luckily it's not about what Joseph chooses because he's just a dumb kid who doesn't know any better. I'm his father and I say, we're going to Spencer Academy! So, are you excited about your first day of new fancy school?
I guess so.
Come on, you get to play football. There's some academic perks I can't quite remember. It's gonna be fantastic.
Morning, Joseph. Ready to dig in?
Not so fast, Mr. Grabby. We have some business to attend to first.
Oh, yes, the exterminating contract. I have your check right here.
Yep, we're gonna do this nice and slow, Mexican standoff style. Comprende? Easy. Easy. Sha!
Morning there, Sam.
Tucker Mardell. I'd like you to meet Dale Gribble and his son Joseph, our new quarterback.
Glad to have you aboard, son. I'm tired of getting our butts kicked by Our Lady of something or other.
Mardell, huh? Any relation to that building over there?
Wow. Dude, do you live there?
No, but he did generously donate the funds to have it built.
You bought a whole building?
Well, I went here and my boy goes here. Spencer Academy's been good to us, so it just seemed right to be good to Spencer. Well, listen, I got a date with 18 holes. Dale, if you're not doing anything...
I'm never doing anything. See you later, Joseph. Gentlemen?
Wow, Dale, you could be on top of a wedding cake. What's the occasion?
I'm going to a gala. That's what we Spencer families do. We gala.
Look, it's bad enough you stuck Joseph somewhere he doesn't want to be and screwed up Tom Landry's winning season. Can we not hear about your stupid party?
Gala.
Hello, neighbor. I hear your delightful son is attending prestigious Spencer Academy.
You heard correctly.
Maybe you could write a letter of recommendation for Con Jr. You know how to write, don't you? Oh, no, of course you do. You big Spencer family. But just in case, I typed up a little something. Make your mark here.
Did you see the way he was kissing up to me? I will never get tired of that. Holy crap, this is fancy. Dang it, I knew you should have worn that fox stole I made for you.
It was squirrel, Dale. And it was creepy the way you had each one biting the tail of the next.
Dale, Nancy, so glad you could make it. This is my wife, Ashley Ray.
But my good friends call me Mitzi. And I can tell by your hair we're gonna be good friends.
Come on, let's get you a drink in that hand. Doug Diamond, Charlie St. Clair, say hello to Dale Gribble.
You're Uncle Chuck, of Uncle Chuck's Breakfast Meats. Your picture's on my sausage patties.
Oh, that's my dad. He founded the company, but I run it now. And someday I'll pass it on to my son. Unless he's still a vegetarian, then I guess the girl gets it.
Wow. You gave your son a building, you're leaving yours a sausage factory? All I've got to give is my fatherly advice, which is shoddy at best.
Hey, y'all! I'm Katie Taylor, chairwoman of the fundraising committee. Congratulations to us for funding our new performing arts center. But now we need some flowers and benches to make it look pretty. So it's time to dig deep, people.
I'll kick in for the flowers.
Put me down for a fountain.
I'll buy a bench for my son Joseph.
Nice, Gribble. Cohiba.
Oh, I could have danced all night.
You know, that was a lot of money just to have your name on a bench kids are gonna carve curse words in.
Nancy, all these rich guys do things for their kids. I never thought of that before.
Joseph's fine. He doesn't need anything, Shug.
Sure he does. Look at him. If he can succeed in their world, Joseph could have his name on something better than a bench. Maybe a stadium or a country. Imagine it, Nancy. Josephistan.
Dude, what is that thing? A spleen?
No, a cherimoya. It's a fruit.
We should totally burn it! One time, I lit a banana. Or you could just eat it.
Well, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I can't wait for football season to be over.
And I bet Coach Kleehammer feels the same way after last night's game. I cannot believe someone in the stands threw a car battery at him.
So anything good happen at school lately?
I didn't want to rub it in, but we did have 2 fire alarms. And Ramon got one of his crazy nosebleeds.
Man, I miss that place.
Joseph! There you are. What are you doing playing with the neighbor kid?
You mean Bobby?
Whatever. One of your Spencer friends just called. A bunch of the guys are going out on his dad's boat. Did you hear that, Hank? My boy's going sailing with rich people.
Don't care.
I don't want to go, Dad. Those guys are always talking about weird stuff I don't know, like summer camp in Europe.
Just fake it. Say the churches are beautiful. Your future is depending on this, Joseph. You need to be on that boat. And if you get seasick, I want you to swallow it and smile.
Okay.
Another silent auction? What are we doing here, Dale? I don't even know what we're raising money for or against.
Joseph's not fitting in because he doesn't have anything to talk about with those Spencer kids. Love the boots, Katie! So we need to bid on a fancy rich person thing for him to do and then discuss. So, what are we bidding on? A little father-daughter tennis clinic?
My wife and I are bidding on the trip to Brazil.
A gift for our son. He's turning 2.
That sounds perfect for my son as well. Imagine him speaking Brazilian to all his friends at school. Let me just outbid you here. Well, that was rude. Stop it! This trip is mine!
You're wasting ink, pal. I can do this all night.
I've had enough of you! And your pen! Outbid this!
What are you doing, Shug? We can't afford this.
But Joseph needs...
We're not rich, Dale.
Hey.
Wherever you just came from, thank you for not inviting me.
I failed, Hank. Joseph's not fitting in. Our meager, uncouth backgrounds are just too much for him to overcome.
Have you ever thought that maybe Joseph just doesn't belong at that school?
Of course he does. He has to. Joseph will have a better life if he's part of that world. Come on, you've seen Annie.
Well, you know, Dale, a better life means different things to different people. You need to think about what's best for Joseph.
You're right, Hank. I know what I have to do.
Joseph?
I'm supposed to live with you now. What the heck is Joseph doing here? I don't know. His dad just...
The occupants at this address are not home. Please leave a message.
Dale, Tucker Mardell, again. Joseph's here. Don't know why. We'll feed him dinner, but could you come get him? Soon?
My son!
Dad, can you pass the corn?
Why'd you call me Dad?
My real dad told me to call you Dad. I guess you're my brother now. Wanna wrestle?
Okay, let's drive you home.
Joseph, be strong, Gribble.
Dale, I brought your son.
I don't have a son. Go away.
Huh. Your mom will be home soon, right? Great. See you later, son. I mean, not like you're my son, but, you know, son in the oh, hell, forget it. Just stay.
You're still here? No. Go back to the rich people.
But, Dad!
It's for your own good. Get!
I miss you, Dad!
You'll forget me soon enough.
I can't remember what you look like!
I'll always be in your heart. Now go! Go, my beautiful son!
Dad!
Hey, Joseph. Everything okay?
My dad won't let me in!
Oh. Wanna come over till your mom gets home?
Okay.
Oh, Dale, you scared me, Shug.
Nancy, I have something to tell you. I am a husband and an exterminator, but above all, I'm a father. And it's my responsibility to provide the best for my child. That is why I've given away our only son, our precious boy, to be raised by rich people.
What are you talking about, Dale? I just saw Joseph at the hills.
What? He can't stay with them. They're worse than us.
Dad?
Joseph? Oh, Joseph, I've missed you so much. Look at you. You grew out your hair.
I'm sorry it didn't work out with my new dad.
It's okay, son. It's over now. You're back home, and I'll never let you go again.
I'm glad.
Go on to your room. We kept it just the way you left it. I'm so happy Joseph's back. Our house is alive again with the pitter-patter of his giant feet. And I've made a decision. I'm pulling him out of Spencer Academy.
Yeah, all right. That's great news, Dale.
Of course, when Spencer finds out I took Joseph and spent their bribe money, they're gonna be angry. Looks like the Gribbles are going into hiding.
That can't be your answer to everything, Dale.
But these are powerful people, Hank. I can't cross Mardell Steele or Uncle Chuck. Who knows what they'd put in my breakfast meats or drop on my head.
Why don't you just pay him back? I'll give you some money. Then Joseph could come back to Tom Landry, and you won't have to burn off your fingerprints.
I will, too. Cross country is the only god-dang winning sport Tom Landry has right now. I'd pay anything for that not to be true.
Yeah, man, I dang old Abe, anybody would, man.
That's it. I'll fundraise my way out of this. If the people at Spencer taught me one thing, it's that if you serve food, you can beg for money.
Almost.
Thank you all for coming today and being so loose with your wallets. Because of your generosity and overwhelming desire for a winning football season, my son will be returning to Tom Landry.
Longhorn!
Fellas, having a good time?
Oh, you bet. This party's got my two favorite things, barbecue and Joseph back at Tom Landry.
Yep, it's a good day to be a Longhorn, I tell you what.
It sure is. Gentlemen, do not be alarmed if you hear any loud noises coming from my property over the next few days. I'm just blowing stuff up. Look what I found at the library.
How to blow stuff up.
You're making a bomb?
Several. I'm engaged in an arms race with an exterminator in McMainerberry.
You could get in a lot of trouble for this, Dale. I'm pretty sure the government keeps track of books like that. At least I hope they do.
You mean Rusty Shackelford could get in a lot of trouble? I have a library card in his name. Shisha!
Are you still pretending to be that guy?
It's a victimless crime, like eating grapes at the supermarket or stealing coupons from Hank's Sunday newspaper. Boomhauer.
I want you to all look at the plate in front of you. What do you see?
Steak.
That's right, steak. That's what you eat when you're a member of Team Sizemore, the #1 realtor in Heimlich County. But this month's top sellers get something more. They get to eat steak with me.
Oh, the view must be great from up there.
And this month's lucky diner is...
Peggy Hill.
Candy and Roger.
Yeah!
Damn it!
Come on, you two. Bring your steaks on up here.
Ta-ta!
It's easy to be the top salesperson when you sell Arlen Heights. Peggy is the real hero, trying to move those houses in Belcher's Grove.
Don't worry, you'll get here one day. One shack at a time.
Ouch.
Why do we have to watch a foreign movie? If it was any good, they would have made an American version.
Do you think I am enjoying this? No, but I need upscale clients in places like Arlen Heights. Wealthy people like culture. Cultured people watch foreign movies.
Oh, something's happening.
This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Are you kidding, Dad? Colette is gonna leave Etienne for Claude because Etienne has malaise. Malaise!
That guy just sprouted wings. All right, that's it, Peggy. I'm gonna have to ask you to relinquish the remote control.
Fine. I'll watch the rest at Min's. I bet she likes foreign movies. She's a foreigner. To her, it's just a movie.
Dinner was splendid. I suppose it would be appropriate for us to reciprocate.
We're having a party this weekend. We'd love it if you could make it.
Oh, we'll be there. And then maybe this summer we come visit at your beach house on the Gulf.
Of course.
Well, let's set a date. I get calendar.
Please, do not make this awkward.
I'll get it.
Oh, it's the Wasana songs of Arlen Heights. Well, how is life in the Heights? You know, I'm a realtor. Are you looking to sell? Because I just watched this wonderful French movie.
Actually, Ted and I are thinking about selling our house. We're having a little party this weekend. You should come. We could talk more.
Make sure new guest house has big room so I can drop off present. Me! Set the timer and retreat to a safe distance. Okay. Oh, my lucky hat! Ugh. My smokes! Thanks for the ride, Hank. If I pass out before we get to the hospital, tell them my name is Rusty Shackelford. He's got great insurance. Medicaid.
This is the dumbest thing you've ever done. You could have lost a finger.
Correction. Rusty Shackelford could have lost a finger.
Hello, I'm Peggy Hill. I'm a guest of the Wasana songs.
You're on the list. Welcome to Arlen Heights.
Peggy, come on in.
Oh, I'm not trying to pressure you, but I thought I'd bring this sign in just in case. Jackpot.
Can I get another?
Hi, Peggy Hill, Sizemore Realty. Hello, Peggy Hill, Sizemore Realty.
Take your seats, everybody. The presentation is about to begin.
Presentation?
That's right. All the products you see in this kitchen are made by the Cozy Kitchen Company. And I am your Cozy Kitchen sales lady.
Hey, this not a party. This an ambush.
You think if we buy fancy corkscrew, we'll get invited to beach house?
I know what I'm buying. A giant spatula to flip this house.
Dale Gribble?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Rusty Shackelford.
What?
It's me, Dale.
But that's impossible. Rusty died in 3rd grade.
I didn't die. I moved. You need to stop using my name, Dale.
I am not using your name, and I am not Dale.
Come on, Dale. You're smoking the same brand of cigarettes you did in the 3rd grade.
Get off my property, whoever I am!
Ta-da! Cozy Kitchen makes spaghetti so authentic, you'll say, Mamma mia! Now, let's mingle and place orders.
1 5-bedroom colonial with a side of multiple offers?
Peggy, you're a delight. But I'm having second thoughts about moving.
What? You can't. This is my way into Arlen Heights. Is it the commission? I'll cut it in half.
Oh, it's not the commission. These people aren't just my customers, they've become my friends. Who will take care of them?
I will. I will take over as Cozy Kitchen representative for you. I will sell your house. I'll even help you pack. I am a full-service realtor.
Wow, Peggy, you sure are making this easy for me. But I need to talk to Ted first. It's done. We're free.
Super.
So, wait, how is selling kitchen appliances going to help you sell houses?
Cozy Kitchen gets me in the door. Then Peggy the realtor sells the house. Look at all these free samples. You see this can opener, Hank? This is also a door opener.
Wow, a toaster that only cooks hot dogs.
That's not a toaster, Bobby. What is it?
A door opener.
Exactly. And once I open enough doors, I will be the top seller eating steak at Chris's table.
What are you doing here? You're a long way from Belcher's Grove.
Peggy, I've been wondering, In Belcher's, do you count a couch on the roof as a family room?
Oh, sometimes. But right now, I'm visiting clients. Ta-ta! Hi, I am Peggy Hill, member of Sizemore Realty and your new Cozy Kitchen representative. I'm leaving a free sample and my card.
I really need to talk to Dale. I'm trying to get a small business loan, but the bank thinks I'm the same guy who skipped town on a string of failing alpaca farms.
Well, if we see him, we'll give him the message.
I want to handle this like gentlemen, but, well, I'm not leaving town until it's sorted out.
Nice meeting you.
Did you hear that? He's not leaving. He's gonna hunt me like an animal and kill me. Like an animal. I was never here. Could someone toss me a beer?
Can I help you?
Hey there, I'm Judy Barnes, Cozy Kitchen Corporate. I just wanted to stop by to welcome you in person. It's fun, isn't it?
Well, I'm not getting the warmest reaction, and the free samples didn't help out as much as I expected.
That wasn't a sample kit, silly. That was your first inventory shipment.
Ah, well, potato, potato.
No potato. You owe us money. Lots of money.
You probably don't realize how threatening you're coming off, even with the smile.
Peggy, bless your heart. I don't think you understand how deep you're in. I suggest you read your contract.
No right to arbitration, serious financial ramifications. And it's not just the starter kit. I also have monthly quotas. They've got me over a barrel.
This is just like that time I had to sell all those candy bars for school. Is there any way you can eat your way out of this?
I'm afraid not, Bobby. I need to get those samples back. Excuse me, the gate isn't working.
We had to change all the codes. Some sales lady was harassing people.
I see. You know what that guard shack needs? A panini maker.
Please exit the heights.
What's all this?
Next month's product. Your garage was locked. I hope you don't mind we used a crowbar.
But I haven't sold this month's product yet.
If I were you, I'd quit arguing and start selling. Because Cozy Kitchen is going to get their money one way or the other. Love your roses. Oh, hey, Shug, what's up?
I came over to apologize. I have been so busy selling Cozy Kitchen to Arlen Heights, I've completely ignored my friends. Here, just circle what you want.
Okay, Oh, I'll take one of these.
A vegetable peeler? A $12 vegetable peeler?
Well, I don't need anything else.
Who cares? How about a juicer? A crepe pan? Help me out, I'm dying here!
You're hurting me, Shug.
Peggy, what are you doing?
I tried calling, but you didn't answer. Cozy Kitchen is not going so well, but it's okay. I have the perfect solution. Let's get this house on the market, huh?
About the house, Peggy. It's just a bad time of year for us. And,
Oh, for goodness sake, Cindy, look at her. Just tell her.
You're not planning to sell the house, are you?
No. I'm sorry. I had to get out of my contract, and the only way was to find a replacement. We did what we had to do.
We tried to disappear from the face of the earth by holding up at our beach house. It's on an island.
They still found us. They have motorboats, Peggy.
Motorboats?
You have no idea what Cozy Kitchen is capable of. If you want out, you have to find a better way to disappear than we did. Or find your own Patsy.
I'm gonna be a Cozy Kitchen representative. Oh, thank you, Aunt Peggy. I'm gonna wear pink and learn to cook and oh God, I can't believe I have this great job. You hear that, baby? We're gonna be okay.
Stop! I cannot let you do this.
But you promised.
I'm sorry, Luann. It's a scam.
I want to sell Cozy Kitchen.
Come on. One more leprechaun. Damn it.
Ow!
What are you doing?
Hiding, and you're blowing my cover.
This is my hedge. Go find your own.
I was here first, and Hank deeded this hedge to me. He didn't want you to get it in the divorce.
Dale, who are you?
Stifle, woman. I think I hear Shackelford's car.
Who's Shackelford?
The man whose identity I stole. Who are you hiding from?
Cozy Kitchen.
The people who made our vegetable peeler? That thing's great.
All I wanted was to sell a big house, get to sit at Chris's little table, and get some respect.
All I wanted was a fall guy so I'd never have to take responsibility for my actions.
They're destroying my realty career. They're threatening to take everything, and I can't tell Hank about it. I don't know where to turn.
Me neither. There's no escape. Maybe if I killed myself, he'd leave me alone.
While you're at it, take me out too.
Peggy, it would be my pleasure.
A murder-suicide pact. That might work. If Shackelford and Cozy Kitchen think we're dead, they'll stop looking for us.
Let's do it.
I'll pretend to kill you, and then pretend to take my own life.
Pretend? Well, I guess I'm still in. Okay, here's the story. We stole Bill's car. That part's true. Then we drove it into the ravine.
And you think that's really going to convince people we're dead?
How hard can it be? Shackelford convinced me he was dead in the 3rd grade. It appears Bill needs to have his tires aligned. Well, Bill's gonna need a new seat. After we throw the dummies into the water, we leave a suicide note on the railing. The swift current will tear the dummies apart, and the cops won't find a thing.
Well, then why throw the dummies in the first place? Who would even know?
We'd know. Show a little pride, Peggy.
Oh, Hank, you're home early.
Huh? No, I'm not. What's going on with those dummies?
Maybe this is good. We could use a witness to our fake deaths.
To your what?
Did I not mention this to you?
What the hell were you thinking?
I was out of options, Hank. I couldn't sell a house to cover the cost of the pots and pans. If you have any better ideas than murder-suicide, I would love to hear them.
Well, why don't you throw one of those parties like Cindy did?
Yes, that's good. Then I could find a Patsy that I'm not related to.
No, then you could at least prove to this Judy woman that you're trying your best.
And then Judy could tell corporate what she sees at the party. This could work, Hank. Judy, I'm so glad you could make it.
I presume you have a check for me.
We'll talk after my presentation.
Coming. You'll never catch me, Shackleford.
And thanks to my Cozy Kitchen nonstick frying pan, $49.99, my eggs slide onto the plate.
Help! You gotta hide me! Shackleford is on his way!
Dale, if you are not here to make a purchase, I must ask you to leave.
Then I am taking you as my hostage. Ha!
No!
Oh, Lord.
Stop it! Let go!
No!
Dale! That does it, Dale! I will kill you!
If you kill me, I'm taking you with me!
Oh, no, you won't!
What the heck is going on?
We still have a chance. Act like a ghost. Wow. This pan's amazing. I'm riddled with tiny shrapnel, but it doesn't have a scratch on it.
I could make one hell of a flapjack with that, honey.
Yep. Cozy Kitchen makes a quality product. I tell you what.
If it can survive an explosion, imagine how it will stand up to the demands of the modern kitchen.
I'll take one.
Yeah, let me have one of those bad boys.
Yeah, me too. Do they come in other sizes?
Yeah.
If I sell my entire inventory today, will you please let me out of my contract?
No.
I'm never getting out, am I?
There might be one way. If corporate thinks I died in the explosion, too.
Consider it done.
We need to settle this whole identity theft issue once and for all.
Oh, God, a gun. Die like a man, Gribble. Die like a man.
Just sign these forms so I can get on with my life.
Okay.
You know, Judy, you're going to need to disappear for a while. I know the perfect hideaway. A sunny 2-bedroom in Arlen Heights.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Call me. We'll set up a tour. The view really is beautiful from up here.
Can you believe it, man? Ted Wasonasong actually invite us to his home. What a place. I can't tell if that's a high-def TV or window overlooking African safari.
You know, it's funny. Even another person's money can make me happy.
Oh, man. Look at that swimming pool. The classic simple rectangle, the tiles so tastefully filigreed. That is the pool of a man of substance.
Welcome, Con and Min. I hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Your home is beautiful, Ted.
Thank you. As fellow Laotians, I knew you would appreciate the lowland influences on the architecture and decor.
Yeah. So, did it come with that pool, or did you have to put it in?
Min, Con, I'd like you to meet my dear friend, the Guk Fang.
Legendary Lao guerrilla fighter who lead brave assaults against communist forces?
I am that same soldier.
How about that, man? This guy's serious butt kicker. Anyway, I'm sorry they kill all your friends.
Yes, that was unhappy for me. But every day, I devote to honoring their memory, to preserving the culture of our people.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Now, about the pool. What you think a smaller version of it in my backyard cost? And remember, I want same tiles you use with Ted Wasonasong's pool.
Right. Here's my estimate.
Yep.
Yep.
My dreams are shattered.
Yep, mine too. Have a beer.
Ever since I see Ted's pool, I can think of nothing but having one in my own backyard. but it's too expensive.
Well, it doesn't have to be. A pool is basically a concrete shell with a suction and return system and some motor-assisted plumbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just need to find a few guys who enjoy doing construction in their spare time and offer them the rights to use the pool.
Something's happening here.
Oh, my God. We're going to build a pool.
Really?
This hard hat is my armor. When you're working construction, your head is still your most valuable tool, so you've got to protect it.
Huh.
A rectangular pool. It'll be like having a mid-level motel next door.
I can't believe it. That giant hole filled with dirt is the place I'm gonna spend the rest of my childhood.
Well, before you do, you're going to train in swimming, CPR, and pool etiquette.
Huh. I'm still excited.
Is it possible that our life has finally achieved total perfection? Tell me, what is Connie's grade point average? Is it A?
A+.
And what kind of steak is that? Is it choice?
Prime.
And the pool in my backyard, is it a hallucination?
No, it's real.
So it is true then. Our lives are nearly perfect. Only missing element is membership in Nine Rivers Country Club.
Well, Ted Wasanasong is on membership committee.
Of course! And he like us now. All this coming together very nicely. Oh, hello, Ted. Well, this is hilarious. I just come to shop for new 5-iron, but then I run into you guys.
Oh, Cod, good to see you. We're on our way to distribute food to the poor.
Is that euphemism for playing round of golf because I'm in?
Cod, you do know that it's Baka Pusa today, don't you?
It is one of our most sacred holidays.
All right, I guess it slipped my mind. But only momentarily, because tonight, Min and I throw Makapusa celebration dinner at our house. I insist that you both join us.
Well, that would be super. I accept.
Really? Oh, okay then. I see you tonight. You know, it's so nice that lately you and I able to spend more time to...
The poor.
Oh, yes, the poor. I hope they get more money soon.
Good morning. We're here to sign my son up for a course in CPR. We're essentially getting a pool.
Well, we have a basic one-day course. We also have a 2-week course, which includes advanced emergency care for infants and seniors.
He'll take the 2-week course.
What?
Your grandfather might come to visit, and I'd like to be able to say we did everything we could.
Gentlemen, I'd like to make a toast to a man whose backyard soil was of a consistency which made for hassle-free excavation and had no interfering sewage lines.
Hey, Con, dinner guests are here.
Already? Oh, I wanted everything perfect. Start assembling my pool furniture.
Good evening, Cod. I hope it's all right if I brought a few of our Laotian friends.
Certainly. I think we got enough pina coladas. Magapusha just starting in backyard. And ta-da! Ted, look who is getting a swimming pool. Yeah, redneck neighbors built it for me. Maybe next I have them build me railroad. How's that for revenge?
Cod, the railroads were built by the Chinese, not Laotians.
Same difference. It's just joke. Maybe too far?
A word if we may. Naguk and I feel that you've become grievously disconnected from your heritage. It's as though you've completely forgotten that you're Lao.
What? That's not true.
Take a look around, Cod. Can you point to one Lao artifact in your home? Can you recall the last conversation you had that was not in English?
In our homeland, the Lao man is oppressed by his government. But inside of you, the Lao man is oppressed by himself. You destroy your own ethnic identity. It is sterilized in the chlorinated waters of your swimming pool.
Oh. You've become what is known as a banana.
Banana?
Consider the properties of a banana, Khan. Its skin is yellow, but its insides are white.
Oh, but I'm not white.
Okay, everyone, sticks on. Who needs ketchup?
They call me Banana Man. That crazy, right?
Of course. You're very Asian. Very Lao.
But Ted say there's no visible evidence of my heritage. People magazine. Didn't we have a subscription to Changnabori Maung weekly?
Well, I guess it must have run out.
There's not one stinking trace of our homeland in this place. If stranger walk in here, he says, "Ah, this must be where Johnny Smith lived." Not Oh my God, I cannot say my own name.
Oh, calm down now. You can still say your own name. You're just freaking out right now. You spoke perfect Lao to your own mother just last week. Wait, are you saying goodnight or are you cursing at me?
Ah! You see, Connie can't even speak Lao. That is messed up, man.
Maybe you're right. We could connect a little more to our heritage.
Yes, that's an excellent plan. Connie, you remember that gong we hit during American Idol? Let me show you what it's really for.
Huh. These weeds weren't here yesterday.
Hands off, redneck. That's my celery. The Lao people are self-sufficient. We grow our own food. We don't rely on big supermarket to nurse us like helpless calf at mother's teat.
Well, okay then. We're gonna swim now.
Have fun, hopeless Americans. Enjoy splashing around in your river that leads to nowhere. Yeah, great to be back in touch with my roots. Min by beautiful piece by Lao artist. Painting of people toiling in rice paddies.
It's great to support Lao culture, Cod, but your home is still a shrine to American material luxury.
I guess I'm a little confused. I cannot help but notice your state-of-the-art home theater system and your four-car garage.
Sure, I own all these things, but they don't own me. I'll try to explain. This is Man of Luang Namtha, carved by a native Highlander more than 300 years ago. It's the embodiment of the Lao spirit. This is my link. As long as I carry this, everything else is meaningless.
So I just keep one of those in my pocket and I can have a big screen TV. You got an extra one of those guys lying around?
Unfortunately, you're not ready yet. It wouldn't mean to you what it means to me.
So, what for dinner?
Is that a joke? You know damn well it's rice and meat.
Oh, of course. I get so used to American diet of extreme variety. Yeah, this better. Oh.
Look out!
I will now tell stories of my childhood in Laos. Growing up in the village, I had 2 chickens. One of them was named Fuma.
Marco! All right, ready?
I don't recall the name of the other chicken, but sometimes I would put both of the chickens in the wheelbarrow. This was very funny.
I'm a submarine.
You know, sometimes I think I'd like to visit Indiana. Is that weird? Hey, man, I don't go with that feeling, man.
I think that's a great dream, Hank.
Thank you. Boy, Con's in there right now beating himself up for God knows why when he could be out here floating under the stars.
It's wild. 10 yards away, a man suffers. but I'm still completely able to enjoy his pool. I guess I'm just growing up.
จันได้จันได้
เราแมนคนดีจะครอบครัวดี
Would it shame our entire people if I sit on chair?
This not about comfort. This is about being true to who we are. It's about never being called banana again. What we need is to focus harder.
พอสิไปล้ำกับมัน
Look who passed!
Way to go, Bobby.
Yay!
Congratulations, man.
Let's hit the pool!
Oh, God!
Con, what the hell did you do to our swimming pool?
It now reflecting pool. We need peaceful space in which we can meditate.
We had a deal.
Oh, you had deal with old Khan, the homogenized, Americanized Khan. That Khan no longer exists, and neither does pool.
I learned CPR for nothing? I went to school on a Saturday.
So help me, the only thing keeping me from wishing a pox on your house is that your house is next to my house and the pox could spread.
And Connie finally getting used to eating fermented fish chunks and rice husks.
So how does it feel, God, to rediscover your roots?
Well, it's not always fun. But as I recall, life in Laos not always so fun. So I guess I'm on right track, right?
Rug.
Oh, dear.
Khan, right now the Lao community is not taken seriously. The Cuban exile community in Florida is taken very seriously. Do you know why?
Gloria Estefan?
No. They wield political influence in this country while maintaining ties to rebel groups in their mother country.
In the mountains of our homeland, there is still a small but determined movement, a resistance to the communist regime.
Imagine it, Khan, a free and independent Laos.
Yeah, that sounds great.
With men like Ted Wasana-song leading the way, the dream can become real.
Yes, but an undertaking like this can only work with total commitment.
Oh, I'd be happy to write a check.
No, Khan. We want you to join the armed resistance and fight for us on the front lines.
Front lines?
Oh, yes, Khan, there may be risks, but I wonder, is life as a banana better than death? Or is it worse? Will you join us, Khan?
Of course he will join us. He is a proud Lao man, willing to shed his blood for our mother country.
That's crazy!
For first time, I feel pride. I feel like true Laotian. And you say it crazy.
I'm saying that in a matter of days, you chuck all the furniture and pick up machine gun. Maybe it's time to take stock.
Do you know what I think? I think you're starting to sound a lot like... a banana!
Con, that's ridiculous.
No time to argue. I have training, then I'm supposed to build sandbag fortress around Ted's house.
Connie, you can stop hulling rice. We're going to Whataburger.
Come on.
Nice shot, Tom.
Sedan out!
Oh!
McCook!
You are a disgrace! You won't survive 5 minutes in combat! Especially you.
I can't have this. I talked Councilman Everett into making the first Tuesday in May Lao Freedom Day. We are parading from the nail salon to the boba tea shop, and we are going to look smart doing it.
사마문 요관링! 아, 몽시 베이냥 영nhập nãy sai nóng hấp. Bạc buộc muông bà mi phải nhốt. À, 사마문 요관링!
Yep.
Yep.
What happened to your face, Con? Finally steal a pull from someone who knows how to fight?
No, it training accident. I take butt of rifle to the face.
Ha! What poetic justice. You steal a pull and then the butt of a rifle steals the health of your face.
Hey, you treat me with respect. I happen to be colonel in Ted Wasanasong's army.
Yeah, I still don't really get what that is. I just want the god-dang pool back, so clean it up and then you can spend the rest of your life running around like a jackass with Ted Wasanasong.
Run around like jackass? Ah! Shows what you know. At any moment, Ted could call me, say code word Siddhartha, and then I'm not just running around like jackass anymore, buddy boy.
Uh-huh. And what happens when Ted says Siddhartha?
Well, we get on cargo plane and fly to Laos. If we are not blown apart by anti-aircraft fire, we parachute into mountains. If we're not shot on way down, or die on impact, we march into capital. And then, well, we'd probably all be shot or run over with tank. Some of us may get taken prisoner, and then most likely they torture us or re-educate us and then put us in their army. Huh.
Anyone else notice he cuts a pretty nice figure in uniform?
Don't start, Con. I'm not turning it off.
Who were her guests?
Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson.
What were they plugging?
Fitness tape.
Oh. When I was a banana, I would have eaten that up with a spoon.
You know, I'm getting sick and tired of that word.
You and me both. I don't know what's worse, being sent on suicide mission in Laos, or having Ted Wasanasong tell me,
I'm sorry, Con, but your salute is not crisp enough.
Why you let Ted Wasanasong tell you what to do, what to like, what to think? Isn't that why we fled the communists in Laos and the Homeowners Association in Orange County?
Well, yeah, but...
Con, don't you want to hear beautiful strains of Brahms come off Connie's violin? To eat yourself silly on baby back ribs and then fall backwards in your sparkling swimming pool like those iced tea ads you love so much?
Hey, Ted. I want to thank you for making me remember who I am and where I come from. But I won't be needing these anymore.
I don't understand. How do you plan to parade without your uniform?
Oh, my parading days are done. It's like this. If you want someone to play a round of golf, give me a call. If you want someone to feel guilty about the way they choose to live, call someone else.
Dominga!
The latest forecast says that this stagnant low-pressure trough will produce a fourth straight day of rain. And it looks like there's a...
Any of you guys have that thing when you wake up in the morning and see the rain and cry?
Cheer up, Bill. You'll be dead soon. Looks like the end of days is upon us. See?
Hold on, I think we're going from flood watch to flood warning.
The National Weather Service reports water levels at the upper Brazos River are rising dangerously, causing flood warnings to be issued for all low-lying areas, including Heimlich and Travis counties.
Okay, evacuation plan A, everyone. I want an orderly, efficient egress to the shelter at Tom Landry Middle School.
Yeah. Out of my way, Boomhauer! Find land, plant this. I will meet you at the rendezvous.
Did Uncle Hank order a duck? Because there's one in the mailbox.
The flood's coming! Why are you all just standing around? We've got to get to the shelter. We'll be safe there.
Bobby, I need you to calm down. You know I'm Red Cross certified to be the shelter leader, and I promise you everything is going to be okay. Now go pack one suitcase and no stuffed animals. Okay, one stuffed animal. Not the bunny.
Come on, Mr. Trucker.
They say one of the big problems in a shelter is people often get shelter shock, where they become dependent and childlike. We don't have a lot of room for error with Bobby.
Don't worry, Hank. Bobby will not go baby on my watch. I'll put pepper on his thumbs just in case.
Okay, now I've got to do a final sweep of the neighborhood and then get the pets to a kennel on higher ground. I'm counting on you and Luann to wrap everything up and get to the shelter.
It's like God took our picture before he kills us.
Go, go, go!
Come on, Bill, time to go. What in the hell? Dang it, as shelter leader, one of my duties is to keep you from drowning.
Maybe I'll float.
Bill, get up and let Peggy take you to the shelter. That's an order.
If you say so.
Now, Peggy's a little stressed out, so don't stare at her while she drives. Remember, Lady Bird, the other dogs will be looking to you for leadership. Be strong. Dang it, I need to find higher ground.
Find your own square.
Man, chaos already ruling. This like when city of Luang Prabang fall, and we snag sweet diplomatic license plates.
This is our chance to get prime real estate. But where?
The heights! Run! Connie, break it!
I always thought I'd die in this gym.
Bobby, please stop being so dramatic. Everything will be just fine. Oh, my God. I have 3 socks and no underwear.
Hello? Hello, anybody here? Oh my God, the red phone.
Dang it, Everett, were you off combing your mustache? I need a status report.
Everett's not here. This is Hank Hill, Assistant Manager, Strickland Propane.
Everett's gone? All right, listen, this is T. Beck Minzemeyer with the Upper Brazos River Authority. The storm's knocked out all our remote sensors, so I'm gonna need your help.
Sir, I have mentally rehearsed many emergency talk-through scenarios. Go ahead.
Okay, check the monitors. Do you see any damage to the face of the dam?
Oh, God, I am seeing some hairline cracks, yes.
That's okay, they're always there. But if they start getting too big, you'll have to open the floodgate.
I could open it now just to be safe.
No! I mean, no. The rain could still let up. Open that floodgate now and a dozen homes and businesses are gone.
Oh, okay, I won't open the floodgate.
Now don't get bullheaded about it. Keep the gate closed too long and the dam could break. All of South Arlen would be destroyed.
Okay, so I'll open the floodgate, but only if...
Look, I got a bass boat stuck in a turbine at the LBJ Dam. You're just gonna have to use your best judgment on this.
Fresh cinnamon rolls, courtesy of the Emergency Operations Center. We thought you might be getting hungry.
I could eat.
Nice. You'll make sure these get inside, right?
Dad, are we gonna be okay?
Okay. Joseph, how does being the best-looking kid on Earth sound to you? Because that's what you're going to be when I'm done building an ark for you, your mother, and me. Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's food! The army guys got food for us!
That smells delicious.
Who's in charge here?
I don't know. I guess the army guy.
Actually, it's supposed to be Hank, but he's
Look,
not...
we've got a situation at the East Shelter, so you're gonna have to hold the fort for a while. Here's your shelter kit. Here's your satellite phone. If you need to talk to the Emergency Ops Center, just hit speed dial #1.
Speed dial, #1. Hey, it worked!
So, until Uncle Hank gets here, Mr. Dotrieve is gonna be our leader?
God help us.
Mom, can I go play hide and seek with Joseph?
Hide and seek? Oh my God, it's happening. Bobby, grow up. Now here's the school's master key. Go to the teacher's lounge, have some coffee, and bitch about your friends.
Okay.
The updated forecast calls for continued heavy rain.
Good Lord, are the cracks getting bigger?
Open the floodgate and a dozen homes and businesses are gone, or the dam breaks and all of South Ireland will be destroyed.
Oh, God, what do I do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Cherry?
I love Cherry. Good call, Bill.
Bill, Hank still isn't here. Where is he? I think Bobby's got shelter shock. He's reverting. Where is Hank?
Now, Peggy, I'm sure Hank is fine.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Oh, so everything's gonna be okay?
That's right. Now, why don't you lay down in bed and I'll get you a nice hot bowl of chicken soup. How does that sound?
Well, that does sound nice. I'll need a spoon.
It's also a fork for those nice bits of chicken. Shelter Leader Dotrieve here. Mm-hmm. Now see. People, I've just been informed that a wall of water from Tutrappy Dam has destroyed several homes on River Oaks Drive and may have reached the new outlet mall.
We live on River Oaks.
My father-in-law mall walks at that mall.
Hank, you're alive.
Did everyone who lives below the dam get here okay?
Don't worry, Hank. They're all safe. I saw to that.
Oh, thank God. You saw to that?
Yep. I'm the shelter leader.
But I'm supposed to...
No, I got the phone.
What, so they made you the leader? Is everyone taking turns, or... Yeah, well, we'll get this all straightened out. I'm just glad I made it out of there. It was horrible. But at least I was able to save South Ireland.
How'd you do that?
Well, I opened the floodgate to relieve the pressure on the dam.
Wait, you opened the floodgate?
He's the Arlen Flooder!
You heartless bastard.
All right, people, easy. I'm sure Hank has a good explanation for destroying your homes and outlet mall.
Well, I was authorized by T. Beck Minzemeyer to...
You made that name up.
No! The phone was ringing, the red phone.
Oh, and who was on the other end? Commissioner Gordon?
No, listen. I was watching the cracks. They went from hairline cracks to very thick hairline cracks.
Hank, I went to bat for you. An excuse like that makes us both look bad.
Hey, let's go to the girls' locker room and stand where naked girls have stood.
Okay. Wait. I'm not so sure about my yearbook photo. I think in 10 or 15 years, I might regret wearing that headband. Or maybe I won't. Come on!
I already told you, the dam had cracks.
Every dam has cracks, stupid. You tell him, Everett. Everett's been working at that dam for 20 years, and we never lost a single home on his watch.
Everett? Wait a minute, you're the guy who abandoned his post.
Hey, don't make this about Everett.
Now, come on, people. I've known Hank Hill almost all my life, and if he was afraid...
I was not afraid. I had a difficult decision to make, but I weighed the choices and I acted.
In other words...
Hey, you take that noise back. You don't know anything about this because you left your post.
Yeah, well, maybe if I'd stayed at my post, we'd still have an outlet mall.
Look, in my training to be the shelter leader...
Bill's the shelter leader!
Ready? I'm about to make love to the camera.
Man, I never noticed how much you blink.
Ah, most desirable address in all of Jim is ours. Yes, people admire us, but how do we make them fear us?
Roger that, yeah.
The man who controls the phone controls the shelter. Control the man who controls the phone, Con.
Understood!
I see. Mm-hmm. Beef stroganoff, I'll inform my people.
Isn't that like the president reading a school lunch menu? Surely a man in your position has more global concerns.
Well, I could use someone to...
I'll get Bullhorn.
Bill? In charge? I mean, Bill?
Hank, do you have any loose floorboards I could scavenge for my Ark's gangplank? Joseph's been looking a little mutinous lately.
Dale, put that stuff back.
You're not the boss of me. Bill's the boss of me, and he says my plan is bold and innovative.
Dang it. Someone's got to snap this place into shape. These are for emergencies. The electricity could go off at any moment.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Okay. We just had lunch. We're supposed to be rationing our food in case supplies get interrupted. Dang it, Bill, you can't be monkeying around with the emergency phone. Suppose the EOC is trying to get through with important information.
I gotta tell you, Hank, those guys think everything's an emergency.
Bill, give me the phone. You can keep the hat and the road flares, but you can't be trusted with our only lifeline to the outside world.
Let go, Hank! Stop it! You're creating a panic. Con! Con, get your men.
Con has men?
Take Hank to the cage.
There's a cage?
Come on!
You can't do this. Let go of me. Hey!
Parents, tell your children they can sleep soundly tonight. Shelter leader Dotrieve has locked up the Arlen Flutter.
Come on, Hill. Gotta stay in shape. Give me 3 more good ones.
I swear, I don't know how all the toilet paper got under my cot.
God dang it, Bill. What's gotten into you? You are out of control.
Strong leaders always make enemies, and that's why they make strong cages.
Cage was my idea. Ironic, huh?
Okay, lazy bones, time for breakfast.
Well, where's Hank?
Hank went with Con to work up a skit about hygiene.
That sounds like Hank.
Your hillbilly pal is drunk on power for once instead of corn squeezins.
I should have taken control the minute I walked in here.
Oh, so you have eye on top job.
No, but, I mean, look at us.
Don't worry, I support cool. And then maybe you'll give me 5 minutes alone with Sticky Bun Cart.
Look, we need to get out of here, Con. Give me a hand.
So, Nancy, what do you think of my Ark? Pretty yar, huh?
Oh, it's real yar, Shug. Now climb on down and get something to eat.
Okay, attention, people. It seems that we're all out of cinnamon sticky buns.
But the children love them.
You said we'd never run out of cinnamon sticky buns.
Well, we had plenty, but Hank ate them. That's right. But don't worry. I have procured enough Carnation instant breakfast for everyone.
Go, you mighty behemoth!
Okay, let's find a beaker for the science club shot.
What the? doing? You can't just stick pictures of yourselves in the yearbook.
Take it up with the class president.
Do you know how much trouble you could get into for submitting fraudulent clubs and activities pages?
No.
But these yearbooks won't come out until we already graduate, right?
I call prom queen!
That's right, hayseeds. Keep watching your food. You don't want to eat your fingers.
Shut up, Con. Let's get out of here.
Thanks for the tip, Con.
What?
You show terrible judgment in trusting me. How can I follow you? Can I have my bullhorn back now?
Sure. The batteries are dead, but you can wave it around.
Oh, no.
Hank. What am I gonna do with you? I may just have to break out the dodgeballs and let the crowd have at you.
Will you listen to yourself, Bill? You sound like some kind of crazed gym teacher. Is that the kind of leader you want to be?
I didn't seek the hard hat. The hard hat was thrust upon me.
Fair enough, but dang it, this rain is going to stop sometime, and when it does... Oh, Bill, did it already stop?
It's still muggy out.
Bill, you got lucky. The flood ended before we used up all our food and toilet paper, but now it's time to do your job. The goal of a shelter leader is to get these people out of the shelter and back to their real lives.
But my real life sucks.
Bill, you've done a good job of keeping people happy, mostly by turning them against me, but this is your chance to go out on top. You could be like Ted Williams. Heck, people are still fighting over his frozen head.
Everyone, I have an announcement. But first, I'd like to say that it's been an honor leading all of you. When I first... The flood is over.
Wow, the Armageddon is beautiful. It smells so fresh.
Is it safe? What about upriver?
You can all go home.
Oh, Mr. Trunkers, there you are. Let's go.
His name is Peanuts.
They don't need me anymore.
Well, that means you did your job, Bill.
Go on, C-Jack. Ask the nice man.
Could you come talk to my scout troop? The topic is what it takes to be a good leader.
Oh, and is this yours?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Flutter.
Oh. It's gonna be a beautiful sunset.
Yep, it is. You should have seen the rainbow yesterday.
Previously on King of the Hill.
And now Megalomart has propane and
Propane at Megalomart?
I gotta let you go.
You're firing me?
You don't have to take the test now. I gave the job to somebody else.
How you doing, Arlen? Are you ready to soft rock?
I'm breaking up with you.
Huh?
Buckley and Luann are in there!
Hey, we must be getting old, Connie.
We're 12, Bobby. We are old. We've got to figure out what we're going to do with our lives.
I'm gonna go to college and study prop cometry.
I can't decide between being a concert violinist or leading the fight against the overuse of antibiotics.
Be a violinist. That way, I could be your opening act and we could travel the world together.
Your dad got blown up.
Please, someone help me, Hank! husband is in there. He had to take this job because nobody else would hire him.
We're doing everything we can, Mrs. Mangione.
I got two.
Oh, Hank, you're alive.
I'm all right, Peggy. There's two more inside.
Oh, thank God you're okay. I was so worried. Oh, and Luann. Oh, my Lord.
Buh.
Ooh, my hair feels weird.
I don't feel so good.
What about Buckley? Did you find him?
I'm sorry, sir, but so far it appears that there were no other survivors.
Oh my God! I'm bald!
What's taking them so long? When do I get to see Dad?
Your father and Luann will be out soon, honey. Oh, Bobby, that is not a mint.
All right, let's go home.
Dad, you're all right.
Is there any permanent damage?
No damage, no scratches, no dents, no dings. Bobby, what do you say we go hit the batting cages?
Okay.
Well, Hank, slow down. You almost died today.
Well, that's the good thing about death. You either die or you don't. I didn't, so let's go hit some balls.
Hank, are you sure you're okay? Oh, careful, everyone. Now, Luann is going to look different, maybe even hypnotically grotesque, but do not stare.
I'm real sorry about Buckley, Luann, and your hair.
Bobby? Luann, honey, it'll be fine. We will just cover it up with makeup and it'll be fine.
No, Aunt Peggy. I'm not going to use hair or makeups anymore. I learned something from that explosion. Beauty doesn't last forever. It can be blown off your head.
Oh, Hank, you poor thing. You shouldn't be standing after your accident.
I'm fine. It's no big deal. Buildings explode. That's what they do. Can we please talk about something else? Bill, you're in favor of a flat tax. You haven't said a word about it.
Did you happen to see Buckley or any part whom of attempting to flee the scene of the, quote, accident?
Dale, the boy is no more. All they found left of him was his name tag.
Well, that's all he wanted them to find. Classic cover-up. That boy's no deader than Mother Teresa.
Hank, old girl, Strickland's back in business. Get ready to pump propane tomorrow.
Right, sir. I might be a little late. I don't know if I gave Megalomart my notice.
Oh, I think you gave your notice, Nitro.
I had nothing to do with that explosion, which hasn't affected me in any way.
Yellow, Peggy here. Hank, it's Mr. Strickland.
Busy. Take a message.
Can he call you back? What? Oh, I see. Hank, why did you not tell me Mr. Strickland offered you your job back?
Well, it just happened yesterday.
Honey, he says customers are lined up out the door.
Peggy, I am in the middle of decrumbing the toaster.
Save the crumbs.
Luann, honey, look, it's two of your old friends, the Manger Babies.
Sock puppets are for babies. In the real world, beauty fades and penguins die a cold, horrible death.
So, you're not going back to beauty school then?
I'm tired of making the world look pretty. I want to show the world for what it is. With photojournalism.
Photojournalism, well, that's something.
Look at these pictures of hungry children.
Why is the CNN logo in the corner? Oh, this is just a picture of the TV, Luann.
Oh, it's nice to be smart, Aunt Peggy. Smart and well-fed.
Find the body yet, Quincy?
We have some remains that we're analyzing. You needn't concern yourself.
Oh, I needn't, shouldn't I? And maybe I should not know that all Megalomart employees have a $5,000 insurance policy.
That's nonsense. This is a very straightforward investigation.
That's what they want you to think.
Sir, we are they.
Fries are up. Honey, how are the steaks coming?
Still tenderizing. Don't want to rush them.
You have been pounding the bejesus out of that beef since noon. Throw it on the grill. Let's go.
Ah, dang.
What's wrong?
I lost the steaks. Huh.
Gobbets of meat from the sky. Doesn't taste like Buckley.
Oh, Hank, they need your help at Buckley's Wake, manning the grill.
What? Grill? Is it propane?
Of course it's propane, Hank. They're not Unitarians.
Well, I wouldn't feel right. I barely knew Buckley. Wake grilling is something you do for a blood relative or a close friend. Now, when Bill dies, maybe.
Oh, honey, what a pretty outfit for a funeral. Now, before we go, you might want to open this. Your friends from the Beauty Academy dropped it off.
Sorry for your loss. You had beautiful hair. They made me a wig. We made you a wig. They made me a wig. Throw it out.
Okay, well, you just go ahead and grieve any way that you want. Red Book says losing a boyfriend is the 4th most painful loss, right between grandmother and penis.
Oh, I'm not grieving. I broke up with Buckley seconds before the explosion, and I never looked back. That's why I still have my eyebrows.
Something's not right. Week's salary says that box is empty. I'm going in.
Didn't think I'd see you here. Guilty conscience, huh?
Why would I have a guilty conscience? I did not blow up the Megalomart.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said that, Hank. I'm wearing a wire for an unrelated matter. So, when can I expect you back?
After an appropriate period of grieving, sir. Buckley was practically a son to me.
This is depressing. You want to go play in the cemetery?
Okay.
The passing of Buckley is a great loss and a sad occasion. Would anyone care to come up and say a few words about Buckley?
I guess y'all expect me to cry for Buckley. But I am not, because there are a lot more important things to cry about. This is a picture of what a hungry Irish child looks like. Fight the occupation! Fight the occupation!
Is there anyone else who'd like to say a few words about Buckley? Anybody at all? The name of the boy was Buckley?
At first, I didn't much like Buckley, I admit. But then I saw how much he pissed off my neighbor, Mr. Hank Hill, and I decided to seek out this Buckley fellow, get to know him. I grew to love that boy. Now that he's gone, I feel a big hole in my life. I think we all do. Is a world without Buckley a world we want to live in? As a Buddhist, of course, I get comfort from a story. I don't have to tell you how much Buddha should like a story. Anyway, Story begins with man being chased by ferocious tiger. Tiger chase him to edge of cliff. Man falls off. Halfway down, he grab onto a branch. He look up. He see one hungry tiger. Now he look down. He see another hungry tiger waiting for him on the ground below. That's not a good place to be. He know for sure he gonna die. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he see a wild strawberry growing from same branch. Oh, he pluck it and eat it. And it was the sweetest tasting strawberry he ever had.
Can you believe this guy? He tells a joke at a funeral.
Highly inappropriate.
Yeah, but it was funny.
I just don't know how one little boy can get so dirty in a cemetery. Bobby, are you in the bath yet?
There's no hot water.
No, oh, the heater must have gone out again. Will you check on it, Hank? So, is it lit?
Well, it's getting there.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Hank, I will do it myself.
No!
Ah! Hank, what is wrong with you? You won't go to work, you declined an opportunity to grill, and now this? You are acting like you're afraid of propane. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the Survivors of Propane Explosion Support Group. Let's start with Chuck.
Ever since the explosion, every song I play sounds like Feels So Good.
Maybe that's because it does feel so good to be alive.
No, that's not it.
Mr. Hill, tell us how you're dealing with your grief.
Nothing much to talk about. I was in a propane explosion, and now I'm afraid of propane. Next person?
Do you think he needs shock treatment?
Perhaps. Sounds to me that what you're really afraid of is your own death.
What? Nobody's afraid of death. That's crazy. I'm afraid of propane.
You're transferring, Mr. Hill. Doesn't it scare you? The thought of missing all your family's special moments.
No.
Never again sipping wine with your friends. Scratching your cat or cats.
No.
Making love to your partner.
No, no, no.
Mr. Hill, only when you deal with your fear of death will you be able to overcome your fear of propane.
Stop it. Can't you hear the hissing? It's propane. This room's gonna blow.
Here.
What's this?
It's my scrapbook. This is the way that rational people deal with death, Hank, by clipping articles out about grisly accidents from the local newspapers. It is also my hobby.
Good Lord. What, Peggy, what? Wow.
They beat the Aggies, but they could not beat that train.
Y'all ever think about death?
Well, yeah, think about it, Hank. I'm an army barber. I get up every day and stare death in the back of the head.
I am not going to die. Chromium picolonate. Every orifice, every day.
Hey, Hank, let me give you a piece of advice. You need to relax and enjoy life. I got this story about a tiger. Knock your socks off.
Already heard that joke, Con.
Strawberry. Have you thought about who'll take care of Bobby when you're gone? Because I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. I'd take him to baseball games, and me and Peggy could sit up in bed at night picking out colleges.
Peggy would not be included in any guardianship situation.
I'll take the boy. The widow Hill is on her own.
You got a deal.
All right.
Don't shake his hand. Let go of that. I'm not saying Bobby goes to either of you.
What's going on? I thought he was gonna be okay.
Man, I tell you what, Hank, about that dang old meaning of life, man. It's like this, man. You like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. Ain't nobody see it, nobody don't even happen. You know, the baby's born into this world, and they don't got dang friends and got nothing but to go come in and find out all about them, all evil, man. Man, see, like, you don't need to know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust in the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer? All right, I can do this. Nothing to be afraid of.
Hank, I can't find Bobby. Connie says he ran away and he's already beyond the tri-yard area.
Bobby!
Here's a fruit pie. You get Ladybird.
Come on. Smell the pie, girl. Come on. All right, she's locked on Bobby's scent. Come on, girl, let's go.
Hurry, Hank! Oh, I hope he finds Bobby before dark.
It is hard to feel sorry for that little boy. There are whole villages in Ireland where children are too busy sewing whooshes on tennis shoes to run away.
I heard enough from you. The more you hold in, the more you put on strange Sinead O'Connor act. I cry river of tear for Buckley. Why not you?
So I'm not crying for Buckley. Big deal. He doesn't deserve it.
Hey, so for your birthday, I wanted to get you those earrings you like, but I'm kind of tapped out, so here's some CDs I don't listen to anymore. Later, Buckley.
Buckley. My hair. I'm so alone. Yeah. No, you're not. You're right as rain, what? And such a pretty young thing as well. But I don't want to look pretty anymore. That's just rubbish. Every girl wants to look pretty, right, Hal? Why don't you try on that lovely wig? Oh, how do I look? Oh, Let's see it off again.
Dad, how'd you find me?
Well, I let Ladybird sniff one of your fruit pies, and she took me around the block a few times, and then Mr. Krinsky called and said he saw you over here.
Oh, he was probably just looking for his mom.
Yeah, so I guess you're up here because of the way I've been acting since the explosion.
Well, when that happened, I was afraid you were dead. And today you were talking to your friends about dying, and I guess I freaked out.
Oh, son, you shouldn't be worrying about that stuff. Hopefully it's a long way off. A boy your age ought to worry about getting dates and making a team and, getting dates. My dying should be at the bottom of the list. You need to relax and enjoy life. Huh. Hey, did I ever tell you the story about the man and the tiger? Well, there was this man, and he was being chased by a ferocious tiger. Make that a lion. A Detroit lion. 2 of them. And the man was Cowboy Hall of Famer Roger Staubach.
I know him. He sells life insurance on TV.
Yeah, well, anyway, the lions were blitzing, and Roger rolled out of the pocket running for his life. He headed for the sidelines, but these 2 lions were closing in on him. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he saw a strawberry cup of Gatorade. Well, Roger took a drink of that Gatorade, but I'll tell you something, son. It was the sweetest sip of Gatorade Roger ever tasted.
Oh, I get it. It's funny, Dad. You told it great. I got an even better joke for you.
Okay.
2 Eskimos want to buy a car together. but only one of them knows how to drive. So they take a bus to the car store, and they bring their money with them. Oh, did I say they were trading in their dog sled?
No.
Good, because that's the punchline. So, the money melts, because it's a snowball. And they get there late, so they have to stay in a hotel. I'm gonna leave out the bellhop part, because it doesn't really go anywhere. God, this is a good joke.
Hank, look out, it's gonna blow.
Very funny.
Hey, Hank, you got a light?
That's a real good one for the 15th time.
Help, honey. My arm's been blown off by propane.
Ha ha, Joe Jack.
Seriously, baby. Thanks for blowing up the Megalomart.
I didn't blow it up. This grout is supposed to stay white for 20 years. What's it been, 17, 18? Peggy, where's that receipt?
Uncle Hank!
Ah, don't you know not to barge in here when I'm in the shower?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Hank, you are fully clothed.
This time, next time, I might not be so lucky.
Just look at Ladybird.
Oh, Ladybird. Didn't Luann make you look pretty? Pretty dog? Who's a pretty dog? Get that stuff off of her. She looks like Fran Drescher.
I didn't put it on. Your dog ate all my cruelty-free makeups.
Okay, honey, calm down. If she tries it again, you just give her a little tap on the fanny with a rolled-up newspaper.
I spent extra money to buy cruelty-free. I'll do a lot more than tap her.
I found a spark plug. Great. Now all we need are 5 more of those, an engine, 4 wheels, some kind of frame, and a cassette radio, and we got our death cart. Hey, look what I found. Manitoba 100, the official cigarette of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Wow. I never had one of those. You ever had any cigarette? Well, no. How about you? Only secondhand from my dad. You wanna spark it? Now! Quick, pull the knob!
Is someone in there? Is this John occupied? Es esta Juan ocupado?
See.
Bobby, is that you?
Well, do you want to lose along? Because if you do, I am sure there's another little boy out there who would take it in a second.
Didn't you read this? Cancer, heart disease, emphysema.
Well, I thought those were the ingredients.
Hey, do not be a smart mouth, young man. Now, I gave up smoking so you could be free of birth defects, and this is how you repay me?
Yeah, you don't know how hard it is to quit. Your mother and I went through hell trying to... Hey, don't recline-o-mite while I'm talking to you.
Bobby, smoking is a nasty, filthy, filthy habit, and only trailer trash smoke nowadays. Now, do you want to look like trailer trash?
That's not fair. I don't smoke.
Lord Hank, you finish this. Oh, honey, you are not trash. Just 'cause you grew up in a trailer and your mama's in prison.
All right, Joe Camel. You want to smoke? Let's go smoke. Now, look here. You are going to smoke this entire carton.
Huh? I thought you said you didn't want me to smoke anymore.
Oh, this'll take care of that, believe me. I wish my daddy'd had the parenting skills to do this for me, I tell you what. Start puffing, boy. We gotta get through 200 of these.
Joseph, I understand you smoked your first cigarette today.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'll never smoke again.
Whoa, hold on, son. I want you to keep an open mind so you can make an informed decision. If you want, you can read a bloated government report on smoking, or go straight to the horse's mouth and get the facts from the tobacco industry.
For God's sakes, Bobby, what nationality are you?
American.
Then why are you holding your cigarette like some kind of European Nazi in the movie?
Why does it matter?
Now, that's not the right sort of attitude for you to have. Whatever you do, you should do right, even if it's something wrong.
Okay.
No. I said American. Here, let me show you. That is not how to inhale, Bobby. You're hotboxing it. You gotta inhale slow. You see? Slow, like that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me show you one more time. Yep, no two ways about it. Smoking is a filthy, disgusting habit.
How come you smoked?
Well, it wasn't as bad for you back then.
Wow.
Pretty keen, huh? The trick is to get your thumb under the filter. But of course, smoking is wrong, so you'll have to try this with a dowel or something. Come on, only one pack left.
I think I'm gonna barf.
That's what I wanted to hear. Good job, son. When you're finished, you want to get that with a hose? You see, raising a boy is like fixing a radiator. You don't talk it into working right. You have to take it out back and flush it clean.
What's wrong, Hank?
Why are you always asking me that? What's wrong with you? How does that sound for a change?
Well, I just asked you once. Oh, was it about Bobby and that cigarette today?
No, I took care of that. I made him smoke a whole carton until he was as sick as he's ever been in his life.
Hank Hill, what on God's earth were you thinking? He is just a little boy. You stunt his growth, he will stay that way.
Peggy, it's late. I'm tired. Let's just go to sleep.
Okay.
I gotta go do some stuff. I think I might have left the blender on. Hey there, Enrique.
Sorry, Mr. Hill. I know I'm not supposed to be smoking.
Oh, hell, what's the rule for if you can't break it once in a while?
And times got hard after NAFTA sent the piñata jobs north.
That's quite a story, Enrique. I like stories. I like stories about piñatas. In fact, I like everything you have to say. Let's me and you visit your hometown sometime the way you had the courtesy to come see mine.
I'd be honored for you to meet my family, Mr. Hill.
And I'd be honored for you to meet my... Oh, no, my wife.
Hi, Hank. Honey, can you take a lunch break?
Sure.
Huh? Oh, Dios mío. Ooh.
How do you like that, Is your heart racing? Are you upset? Now you know how I feel when you eat my makeups.
Oh, for heaven's sake, that flesh-eating virus has claimed another victim.
Well, don't let it worry you, Peggy. Sometimes you just gotta relax and enjoy life for all its rich, mellow flavor.
Hank, what are you doing?
Well, Bobby vomited with 1 pack to go. I couldn't throw him out. That would be wasteful.
But we haven't smoked for 12 years.
I know, but, well, hey, doesn't the smell take you back?
Oh, that feels like, what, 100 years ago?
It doesn't have to. Shouldn't we be getting home?
No, Hank, let's just stay a moment longer.
Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I feel so alive with pleasure.
Fine day, isn't it, boy?
Oh, Hank, there is a tile in the bathroom that I think we missed.
Really? Well, I better check that out. Well, I found the tile. Thank you very much, Peggy. And I looked at it, but there's still some more tile for you to look at.
You know, I think I will save the rest of my tile for after breakfast.
Will you stop talking about your stupid tile? If it's so dirty, go clean it, and if it's clean, you can shut up!
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go eat at that place we used to go when we smoked. With the jazz combo.
Smokies?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, man, y'all don't put that dang old thing out, man. Y'all gonna lighten up like that, man. You're gonna do just like a dang old junkie, man. Gonna go messing up my head with that dang old secondary nicotine like that, man.
Oh, Hank, I thought you gave that up.
Welcome back, friend. I knew this day would come.
Dale, get off of me. Yep, same old Smokies. Place hasn't changed a bit.
Now, where is old Smokey? We would love to say hi.
Oh, Smokey's no longer with us.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, it's for the best, darling. Those last few years when it spread to his bones. Smoking or not smoking?
Smoking. What's going on in here?
Bobby, what are you doing with the cigarette? You are going to burn this house down?
Hey, all right. You guys smoke too?
What we do is none of your business. I told you not to smoke. Do I have to take you out back with another carton of cigarettes?
I think you do.
I cannot believe that you're all smoking. Don't you know that more people die of smoking than die of war in Vietnam every day? I'm begging you, put out your cigarettes and keep them out.
She's right, Hank. How can we expect Bobby to quit when we won't? We're the adults. We have to set an example.
Hey, that's my rug.
No one said it was gonna be easy, son.
Future non-smokers. Take a look to your left. Now take a look to your right. Who do you see? Don't be shy. There are no wrong answers here.
I see a caring human being.
No. You see your buddies for a better life.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's gonna kick his ass.
Oh, come on, Hank. Will you just give it a chance?
Yes, buddy. Give it a chance.
Bill, what are you doing here?
Well, I know you think of me as a pretty together guy, but sometimes I need a little help. Just 6 nights a week for 20 years.
Looks like someone found a buddy. Hey there. Why don't you tell us your name and how long you've been smoking?
I'd rather not.
I understand. It's not easy to admit we're weak.
You're calling me weak? Look at your little birdie arms. They're no thicker than a cigarette. I could smoke them little arms.
Come on, Dad. Open up.
Ah, is this your son? It's beautiful how you came out to support your daddy.
I'm a smoker, too.
Oh, no. How long have you been addicted to cigarettes?
Since my dad let me smoke a whole carton.
Oh, that. Oh.
Wait a minute. I didn't let him. I made him. It was a punishment.
Can I get a new buddy?
What is wrong with him?
You are sick, sir. You shouldn't be allowed to have children.
Now, hold on a minute here. I didn't bring my family here to be yelled at. I don't think I like this club. You all whine too much and the coffee's bad. I tell you what you need to do. You need to take a 13th step. Down off your high horse.
Yeah!
Here's to 3 of the bravest individuals in all of Ireland. To the hills and their tobacco-free future.
My God, are you still talking?
Why's my potato got skin on it? I hate skin!
I will not sit here and have my work insulted. What? Do you think the potatoes just fly into the bowl and mash themselves?
I know y'all don't mean none of those harsh words. It's just the nicotine withdrawal.
Why is she still talking? Oh my God!
Drop it. Drop it.
Bobby, Hank, hold on. I got it.
When's this thing supposed to kick in? It's not working. It's broken.
Bobby, the patch goes on your shoulder. Bobby! Bobby!
Bobby, spit it out! Spit it out!
Hank, you hold him. I'll go get a stick.
I wasn't gonna smoke it, I swear.
I know. You did it. Good boy. Here's your treat. Bobby, Aunt Peg, come in here. Uncle Hank's clean. He's gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah? Good job. Well done. So proud.
Let's celebrate. I'll make an icebox cake. Bobby, why don't you... Hey, where's Aunt Peggy?
The cigarette's gone.
Mom. I found her.
Close the damn door. Can't you see that I am knitting?
Mom, hand over the cigarette.
No.
Mom, this is not your son. This is your buddy.
No.
Hand it over. Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy?
Well done, Bobby.
Hey, wait a minute.
Give me
hey,
that.
What are you doing?
Mother and I can't give it to me.
You just stop it!
Give me that.
You want the cigarette? You want it so bad? Come and get it. Come on.
Hey, out of there. Hey, what are you doing, Luann?
Unlock this door right now.
I'm crating y'all in like an unruly dog. I'm sick of dysfunctional families. I came from one, and I'm not going to let it happen to you. Function! Function, damn you!
Okay. Women and children first. I take the first puff. Bobby here gets a second. If there's anything left, you.
Who are you trying to kid? We all know there won't be anything left. Let's you and me split it, Peg. It'll be romantic. You know, like the old days, before he came along.
Mama, it's your son. 9 months inside, remember? Those were good times, too.
I don't know. This is happening too fast. I just don't know.
Well, I do. Come on, Bobby. You and me can take her. You go high, I'll go low.
Hey, back off! I will drop it. I will drop this.
No!
Well, look at us, at each other's throats. And after all we've been through, this family has survived fires and twisters and every strain of flu the Orient could throw at us. Well, we are not going to be done in by a lousy tobacco leaf. We're going to make it. Together. Now, who's with me? Hands in the center. Come on. Oh, Hank.
I know. Isn't it the most beautiful day you've ever seen?
What a day to be alive. Hey, Dad, over here.
Go deep, Bobby.
Here, Bobby, Bobby, over here.
All right. Over here, Peggy. Okay.
Bobby Hill, what are you doing?
I'm ironing underwater. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Don't test me, young man. I failed funnier kids than you. All right, children, irons down. With the help of Ernie the janitor, I have soiled each of these cheerleader uniforms. Your take-home exam is to identify and remove the mystery stain. And here's one for our class clown. Oh, wait, let me give you some extra credit.
It's Monday night. It must be Frito pie with Wolf brand chili.
I made it just the way you like it. Perfect.
Come on, Bobby. It's Frito pie with Wolf brand chili night. What the? There better be a naked cheerleader under your bed.
Don't get mad, but I think I'm gonna fail home ec.
Well, of course you're failing home ec. You're a guy. Did you know your son is taking home ec? They got him playing with skirts. If Bobby learns to cook and clean for himself, what's his motivation to ever get married?
Home ec is not going to turn Bobby into a sissy. In prison movies, the toughest characters always work in the kitchen.
I wouldn't worry, Hank. When I was the varsity football towel manager, I cleaned 50 jock straps a week. I turned out okay.
Oh. Man, nice shot, man. They don't nothing but ice, no.
Oh, please. When I was the varsity football towel manager, I once slang shot a jock strap into a laundry hamper from 50 yards away. Bet you $1 million you can't do that again.
You're on.
No! Ha! You choked. You owe me $1 million, choker. Choker.
Dad says that men install washing machines, they service washing machines, but they aren't supposed to use washing machines.
Oh, please. There's no rule that says only women can do housework and only men can have careers. I can do both. I am what the magazines call a superwoman.
I like Superwoman.
Oh, Bobby, thank you. Now, let's take a look at your homework. When we're done with it, this stain is going to wish it was still some cheerleader's lunch. First, you blindside it with press soak. Then, you sucker punch it with some hot water. And just when it's begging for mercy, you rip off its head and pour bleach down its neck. Finish it off, Bobby. Are you gonna let that stain call you a sissy?
No! I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but it feels like Christmas morning.
Oh.
Well, It's full of holes, but you did get the stains out. Mostly.
Uh-oh. Bobby, these are your father's dungarees.
How could you, Peggy? Now what am I going to carve the turkey in? My underwear? Not with an electric knife, no sir.
Even world-famous surgeons do not get it right 100% of the time. They make mistakes, Hank. People die. We're human.
Ms. Bittner, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I heard one thing you've said all year, especially whatever you said about bleach. Can you help me fix my dad's pants?
He can't wear one of your clever jokes?
Please, Ms. Bittner, I've never asked for anything from you, except more sugar.
Ooh, fancy. Hey, Hank, how's it going at the bank?
How the hell should I know?
On a related fiscal note, Bill, where's the $1,000,000 you owe me?
All right, Dahlia. Suitable for framing. There you go. $1 million. I guess I'll have to sell my private island in the South Pacific, huh?
You never go anyway.
Dad, would you like to wear jeans to work today?
You know I would.
Look what I got! I got a bolt of denim for Miss Bittner. I used your old jeans as a pattern, and I fired up Mom's sewing machine.
My sewing machine? No, it can't make seams this straight.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try 'em on. Well, all right, Bobby. They're perfect. I mean, they're a little stiff, but after I break 'em in for a couple years, they'll be perfect.
Hang on, I picked up a little trick in home ec. I hope you don't mind. I borrowed your power sander.
Peggy, he's right. I can feel the denim loosening up. I'm glad you ruined my jeans. Bobby's made 'em even better. Bobby, 8 hours and no chafing. I know what I'm leading off with in my Thanksgiving prayer.
3, 2, 1, mark. Buns in the oven.
Oh, then you're not just sewing in home ec, they've got you cooking too, huh?
I hope you don't mind, but I opened a bottle of your wedding wine to marinate my pot roast.
Well, just make sure when you're done playing, your mother has her kitchen back. It's Tuesday night pork chops, you know.
Yes, Bobby, I can handle the heat. So get out of my kitchen, because with pork, the slightest mistake could kill us all.
I'd like to cash this for cash. 1,000 thousands will be fine.
Most of the $1 million checks we see are jokes.
Your job sounds fun.
I'm sorry. Mr. Dotterive only has $418.75.
Okay. Then give me 400 Sacagawea coins, 18 Susan B. Anthony's, 2 North Carolina quarters, and a Utah.
Yep. Tastes like Tuesday.
Thank you, Hank.
Say, that smells pretty good.
Thanks, Dad. Could you sign this form saying I cooked it myself and that it tasted okay?
Yeah, I'll help you with your homework.
Hank, you will spoil your appetite.
No, it's okay. Let's eat Bobby's pot roast now while it's still juicy. Your pork chops will be just as good tomorrow.
No. Wednesday is Spa Peggy and Meatballs Day. You can't have pork chops on Wednesday. That would throw off the whole rotation. Wednesday. You would not have believed it, Nancy. He ate that pot roast like it was my pork chops, and my pork chops were sitting right there.
What you need, Shug, is an unfair advantage. It's the library, so try not to get anything on it.
A homemaking magazine? No, thank you. I have never needed to. Well, that is the most beautiful Thanksgiving centerpiece I have ever seen.
Hey, Peggy. Why is the table covered with yard waste?
Hank, it is not yard waste. Or it will not be when I get through with it. It will be our new, stunning Thanksgiving centerpiece, made entirely of yard waste.
Dude, don't touch it, Bobby. Those nests could be full of fleas and ticks.
Not if you take the birds out. They'll build another nest. They're not just going to let their eggs sit there on the sidewalk.
Okay, Ernst is done removing the parasites, but he cannot comb out the dark sadness that entangles you. What's up with that?
Ernst, imagine if the man you love found someone else to cook for him and clean for him and make his pants.
Who is this other woman?
The other woman is my son. Yeah, he may be getting an A in home ec, but at what cost, huh? At what cost to me?
Cooking, cleaning, sewing. I did not hear you mention the boudoir. I can think of many things to be done there for Hank.
Well, I am an excellent lover.
And Ernst is an excellent hairstylist. Together, let us take your husband places from our wildest dreams.
Sorry, sir, but you have more food than money.
Okay, now I don't need cling wrap. This is my whole Thanksgiving dinner, and who am I kidding? There aren't going to be any leftovers.
You're still over?
Oh. But you can't take my turkey.
Still over.
This circular saw cozy fits great, son, but can we call it something else? Hey, how about a circular saw buddy?
You name it, and I'll knit it.
Hey, Peggy, Bobby made me a circular saw buddy. Whoa, your hair looks great. It's so big.
Well, I hope it's not too tall to get through the bedroom door, Hank.
Well, the doorway's got a 7-foot clearance.
Dinner?
When it got to be 5 o'clock and you weren't home, I asked Bobby to whip something up.
Well, that's a good idea. The sooner we eat, the sooner we can get to dessert.
I think Bobby made pie. Ugh, I probably should have stopped at Seconds. I'm not usually a big fan of cheese, but boy, the things Bobby does with it.
I have an idea how we can burn off some calories, Hank.
Ugh.
What's wrong? Is Bobby's cooking coming up on you?
Ugh, I think it's all that beauty stuff in your hair. It kind of has that new car smell. Boy, that cheese.
Hank, what is going on?
The fumes coming off your hair keep waking me up. You don't smell like a new car. I just said that to make you feel better.
Bobby, put away your robot and go to bed. I need the couch. Your father's feeling ill. I think it was something he ate.
Why don't you just take my bed? I've got a lot of work to do out here. Ugh, was this ever an outdoor couch?
Okay, fine. I will sleep in your bed, right under your booger wall.
I thought I heard an upholstery shampooer. Maybe you could use that thing to get the smell out of your mother's side of the bed. Have you seen her?
She was looking for a place to sleep, so I let her have my bed.
Oh, where are you going to sleep?
I'll just crash on the couch. It's still a little wet, but it gives me an excuse to sleep in my poncho.
No, your mother's bed is empty. Why don't you just bunk with me in the big bedroom?
I'll make caramel popcorn.
I'll turn on the TV. Such a clear night, we might be able to pick up the news from San Antonio. Their sports guy played for the Oilers for a year.
All right. I didn't know your bed was made of 2 little beds.
Well, your mother likes her mattress firm, and I like mine extra firm. So I guess it's true. Opposites attract.
Check it out. The weather girl is looking at the wrong camera.
San Antonio.
And it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Why would anyone live there? You know who'd get a kick out of this? Lady Bird.
Come here, girl.
That Miss Piggy balloon has the same hairdo as your mother. Hey, Peggy.
Well, maybe for you it is. Oh, I was expecting you to say good morning. So, did you sleep well?
Not really. Bobby and I were up all night talking. Really, really talking.
So that's where it went. Perfect. Hank, come in here quick! Look what I found in Bobby's bed. It's a ladies' magazine, and that is not my opinion. It says so right in the title. You were right about home ec, Hank. It's ruining Bobby. Every perfume ad has been scratched and sniffed, and his horoscope says that this is a good week for him to meet the man of his dreams. If you ask me, Hank, that boy ain't right.
Bobby, get in here, now.
What's up, Dad?
Son, do you think you could make this buttermilk-basted turkey?
Well, that recipe takes 24 hours. Good thing I started on it last night.
I just thought you were getting up to use the bathroom a lot. You know what? Let's have Bobby handle the whole meal.
What? But every year
This year, the only thing you have to do is get hungry. Just kick back on the couch, now that it's fit to sit on.
Oh, Dad, where's the turkey platter? I want to start on the radish roses.
It's in the garage in a box marked Winter Holiday Poultry Serving Dishes. Here, I'll help you find it.
Mom, you mind popping my bird in? Don't worry, the racks are set and the oven's already preheated. It's idiot-proof.
They do not deserve us. Oh, boxed in.
Did I fix my roof in the last few days?
Well, it still looks pretty bad, so maybe. Why?
I can't buy any Thanksgiving food because my bank account is empty and I can't remember what I spent it on.
It's empty because I cashed your check, Bill, which did not clear for the full $1 million.
But that check was a joke! Just like the bet, it was a joke! I laughed.
We had a legitimate oral contract entered into fully and freely. When I said, betcha, and you said, and I quote, you're on.
Dale, stop talking like a lawyer and give Bill his money back.
What's the point? Bill would probably just go and spend it on something stupid, like himself.
Peggy? Oh, I see my haircut was a success. Your Hank, he ravaged you last night, yes? Tell me, what did you do to him?
I stole his turkey is what I did. I would rather share it with a man who needs me. A man who is also alone on Thanksgiving because of the stigma society attaches to his unconventional sexual appetites.
Get in here, you drama queen. Tell me, who is this mystery man?
Who the hell is she?
Peggy Hill, this is my wife, Claudia, and my little angel, Brett.
You have a family that loves you?
Hank Hill, happy Thanksgiving.
Hank, this is Ernst. I hope you're sitting down for the bombshell I am about to drop. Last chance to sit.
Is this about the smell in Peggy's hair?
This is not about some smell that you are imagining. Peggy is here with your turkey. They are both bruised and broken.
Son of a gun. Your mother took the turkey and ran off to her hairdresser's.
You have made her feel useless in her own house. Now she is in my house, laying face down in a puddle of her own self-esteem. Pull her out before she drowns.
Now, Hank, now.
I breastfed my Bobby. Big mistake.
Bobby, I need you to do two things I pray you'll never have to do again. Tape the Cowboys game and give me an apron.
Goodbye, honey. Good luck.
Hello, Peggy.
I'm sorry I'm so underdressed, Hank. I see you and Bobby decided to go formal.
No, I sent Bobby to the neighbors. But first, we whipped up some of our favorite dishes. Happy Thanksgiving.
Fried pork chops, Frito pie with Wolf Brand chili, Spa Peggy with meatballs.
And a half a bottle of our wedding wine.
You don't even need me to make Spa Peggy?
Nope, I guess not. But that's okay. I didn't marry you because I need someone to cook and clean for me. I married you because, you know, the love.
Oh, Hank.
Your hair smells much better now. Like stuffing.
Bobby, this is the best Thanksgiving dinner I ever had. Let's do the wishbone. This is for $1 million.
Okay.
I won! You owe me $1 million.
Correction. You owe me $1 million.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Bobby. He made me do it. He was all a setup.
Boy, that cheese.
That year, we almost had it.
I had just learned how to button. You should have checked my work. Oh my God! Look at Dad!
Oh, I should just destroy those backup glasses. I wonder where that necklace went. Hank, guess what? You know how we always wait until the last minute to get our Christmas card photo taken and always end up getting megalo portraits, which are always terrible?
Am I supposed to be guessing something here?
Mom got us an appointment with Ron, as in Portraits by Ron.
I called and got the last available appointment before Christmas.
Wow, this guy's even taken photos of the Stricklands. This is going to be great.
It's all because I did your favorite thing, Hank. I planned ahead.
Well, you know what I always say. If you plan ahead, then when things happen, you're prepared. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, talking about like a dang old Rick Wakeman, man, except that instead of yes, man, you're going to dang say no, man.
I took it upon myself to upgrade the entertainment value of the alley and provide a soundtrack, if you will.
I don't know, Dale. Conversation is already pretty good.
But it could be better. I'll show you. So I was just opening this beer, and the tab didn't go all the way in. So I had to push it open with my Swiss Army knife, and now my beer tastes like my back pocket.
Wow, you really made that come to life.
Good luck following that, Boomhauer.
Dad, Dooley ran away from home.
He left a note with only 2 words. I'm gone.
So Dooley ran away. I am not the least bit surprised. There is no way you can keep a lid on that powder keg they call a family.
I thought you and Melinda Dooley were friends.
Yeah. Melinda and I took different paths. Let's just say her clothes weren't the only thing that got casual on Fridays. I will leave it at that. Her values.
I wonder where that boy is. If I were him, I'd find myself a nice culvert to crawl into. Somewhere in Oklahoma where the police treat you like a human being.
Okay.
Poor Melinda. It all went downhill for her after she married that Tim Dooley. Well, because she had to.
Poor thing. First everything else in her life, and now this.
Welcome, parents. We're confronting a serious and difficult issue. Thank God we got a speaker to tell us what to do. Here he is, fresh from the Montel Williams show, Arthur Stevens Davies.
Good evening. First, let me extend my condolences to the Dooley family and the Arlen community. We must ask ourselves why this happened. Allow me to quote from my book. The nuclear family has suffered a meltdown. If you don't have a close-knit family, then every member of your family is at risk.
I'm back.
Show's over.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dooley is the exception who proves the rule. Yes, every second in this country, a poorly parented child runs away. Excuse me, your child could run away.
My son will not run away. My family is fine.
Don't you think Mrs. Dooley thought her family was fine, too?
Oh, probably. But really, I don't think this relates to me.
Of course you don't. Your family's great. So tell me, where's your son right now?
He is at home.
Then let's call him. Get on up here.
Okay.
Well, look out for the books. On sale, with a foreword by Mary Lou Henner.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to Melinda Dooley? Huh? She's right there. Sorry, we're not home right now. Unless this is Alex Trebek, in which case, come right over. Oh, well, that's just so much.
Interesting. What's your son's cell phone number?
He doesn't have a cell phone.
You have no idea where your son is or how to get a hold of him. So if he's gone, he's gone.
Well,
This is the real problem with American families. Complacency, self-satisfaction, igno-rationalization. It's a word I coined. It's in my book. And she's guilty of it.
I am so sorry.
You're ashamed. Peggy, I think you may be overreacting.
Have you ever wondered why we can never get our Christmas card photo right? It's because as a family, we're all over the place. Scattered, disheveled, eyes closed.
The 77 Cowboys never took a good photo, but they won the Super Bowl. Your logic doesn't hold up.
Hank, when an expert on families calls you up on stage and tells you you are failing as a parent, it would be foolish of you to ignore it. Which is why I got this. Now, when you go out, simply slide your magnet to out and indicate your destination and estimated time spent using these symbols here. I also bought each of you a cell phone.
Cool!
Yeah, it is cool. It only calls me.
Oh. Can I receive calls?
From me.
Oh.
Peggy, this is unnecessary. We communicate as needed. Well, I do like dry erase boards.
Thank you.
What's that you're playing?
It's your theme song.
What?
I'm kidding. This is your theme song. No, it's this. It really is that.
Listen to my theme song. No, that is so me.
Dang it, I lost the drawstring to my sweatpants again. What's that trick with the, Peggy, what are you doing in your underwear outside the master bathroom?
I want us to be a closer, more open family.
What? Why would you want that? Ah!
Because of what I just read in Davy's book, Chapter 12, Get Comfortable. Clothes may keep your body warm, but they make your heart cold. We need more intimacy as a family, Hank.
I thought that's what the dry erase board was for. Now, for God's sakes, put on some clothes.
Hank, the dry erase board is only the physical part of the solution. This hanging out in our underwear is the emotional part.
This is the way food was meant to be eaten. No stains. I can just hose down afterwards.
I don't think this is sanitary.
Hank, you might feel better about this if you took your pants off.
No.
All right, look, if wearing your pants makes you comfortable, do it. Anything goes. Do whatever you feel like doing.
Oh, good. Boomhauer's home. I feel like going out to the alley.
Hey, Bobby. I got these for the three of us for the Christmas photo.
Okay.
So, tell me, what happened in school today, huh? How are you feeling?
Okay. Oh, it was classic. In gym class, I made a fart noise with a deflated volleyball, and people thought it was Coach Kleehammer.
No, Bobby, that's good. But what I want to know about, honey, are your feelings.
Huh?
You know, do you feel misunderstood, isolated? Do you feel like people don't like you?
What do you mean people don't like me? I was the one who made the fart noise.
Bobby, I would like to share an excerpt from my diary, as I no longer want us to have any secrets.
No, that's okay.
Dear Diary, Bobby's eyebrows have still not grown in. It is disturbing.
Mom!
I want my sideburns to be even for Ron's picture. I'm gonna need you to hold the laser level as I shave. Is there anything on you you'd like level?
No, thank you.
Bah! Close the door.
Hank, there are no doors.
What? No.
Only when we take down our inner doors can we put them back up, and then not use them.
So let me get this straight. To keep Bobby from running away, you have to do your business in front of me?
It's the only way.
How did you even do that?
I'm trying to take a shower and there's no curtain. Come on!
First one to breakfast gets to sit on my lap.
Oh, no.
Why are you wearing your pajamas?
I had to get dressed in a hurry. There's no doors in my house.
Yellow.
Hello, this is a recording of Ron. We're calling to confirm your photo shoot with Ron at...
Today at 5 p.m.?
What? Today? No, I thought it was tomorrow. Hello? Help! Somebody, please! Hello?
Hank, I need you to go on a propane run for us now.
I'd love to, sir.
Can I hang out with you for a while?
You can if you want, but my dad's been testing tasers, so you really have to watch out.
I'll take my chances.
You have 30 seconds until this appointment is over. At 5:30, I'm taking a picture. 20 seconds.
I'm so sorry. I do not know how this could have happened. They should be here.
That is your picture. Goodbye. Next.
Well, here it is.
We didn't know about the mix-up until it was too late. We'll just reschedule.
Ron is booked up. We can't reschedule. Didn't you see the board? I even used those freaking high school musical magnets you love so much.
Neither of us came home in time.
I don't understand. I called. I left messages. Hank, where is your cell phone?
It's in my desk at work.
But how are you going to get my calls? Bobby, where's your phone?
It's in my desk at work.
Oh, my gosh. You did not want to get my calls. You were both avoiding me.
It's all the extra attention and sharing and whatnot. We felt a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, I've even had dreams that I was a little bunny and you petted me and petted me and petted me until you broke my neck.
Oh, I see. I just wanted us to be closer.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I have errands to run. I will not bother to tell you where I am going since it does not matter.
I sure hate to see Peggy so upset. Dang it, somebody should invent a pill that just makes you happy.
Hank needs a happy pill. Why won't someone make that?
It's not a pill, but I make something in my bathtub that'll make you happy.
You know, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for that family expert jackass.
You mean Stevens Davies? That guy's amazing. His theories, his sense of style, the whole thing. I wish I could go to his book signing today.
A book signing?
Yeah, at the Arlen Mall. I'd go, but I'm pretty busy writing this musical.
Huh. I think I'll go down there. Get that guy to call Peggy and fix all the problems he caused.
Hank's going to the bookstore. He's going to save the day. Save the day, 'cause that's what he does. Save the day.
Save the day.
Sorry I was such a lame lab partner today.
It's okay.
I just feel so bad about hurting my mom's feelings. I've got it. I'll just go down and beg for a new appointment. I'm adorable when I beg.
If that doesn't work, start crying. It works for my dad.
I need to return these. I am no longer in the Christmas spirit.
Sir, Mr. Davies isn't signing any personal items. You have to buy his book and wait in line.
All right, fine.
There you are, Mr. Ron.
Speaking.
My family missed our appointment yesterday, and my mom's really upset. Is there any way you can squeeze us in? This photo means a lot to her, and she means a lot to me. Please.
You know, I shoot families all the time who I know hate each other. It's nice to see there are some out there who have real love and devotion between them. Reminds me of why I got into this business.
So you'll give us a new appointment?
No. There's nothing I can do. Sorry.
Oh, please.
No.
Oh!
And the name is?
Hank Hill. I'm the husband of Peggy Hill.
I can't do two names on one book. You need to buy another.
Look, you and your goddamn book have upset my family, and now you're gonna fix it.
Security!
You are gonna call my wife and tell her that she is a good mother and we have a good family. Use this. It's like a bat phone. It'll go right to her. Grip it. Why don't you grip it? I'm not gonna tell you again. Now take the phone and make the dang call.
Hank, what are you doing?
Peggy? Ah, dang it, there he goes. I was trying to get your expert to tell you that everything was okay.
Mom!
Bobby, what are you doing here?
I tried to get Ron to reschedule. I even cried. I was faking it at first, and then I started crying real tears thinking about how important this was to you. I'm doing it again.
You are a wonderful husband and a wonderful son. And we are a wonderful family. And I don't need a picture to prove it. But it would have been nice. The Dooleys? Dang it! We're a better family than they are. We deserve to have our picture taken with Ron. In fact, Ron will take our picture. We just have to work together. Well, hello, Melinda.
Peggy, I see you found your son. We were all worried.
Sarcasm. Well, two can play at that game. Cute baby.
Sorry we can't stay and chat. We have an appointment with Ron.
I have 3 months' allowance saved up. It's all yours if you just run away for a little while.
You have an hour. Hey, Tim. How's your boy?
Tilly?
The Dooleys, please?
Yes. We are the Dooleys.
Ron, we'll see you now.
Which background should we use?
It doesn't matter where we are, as long as we are together. In the Alps.
Okay, now get closer. Father, put your arm around Mother.
You know what? We are fine just the way we are.
Once upon a time, in a kingdom where the sun shone brightly and the river sparkled like diamonds, there lived a young princess named Celestia. Princess Celestia was known far and wide for her kindness and her love for art. She spent her days painting beautiful landscapes of the kingdom, using all the colors of the rainbow. Her paintings were so vivid and lively that it seemed as if the trees in her pictures could sway with the wind and the flowers could bloom with fragrance. One day, while exploring the royal gardens, Princess Celestia came across an old woman who was struggling to carry a heavy basket of apples. Without a second thought, Celestia rushed over to help her. The old woman smiled gratefully and said, "Thank you, dear princess. You are as kind as the stories say. I would like to give you a gift for your kindness." The old woman reached into her basket and pulled out a small, wooden paintbrush. It looked old and worn, with a handle that was carved with tiny, intricate designs. "This is a magical paintbrush," the old woman explained. "It can bring to life anything you paint with it. Use it wisely, for great power comes with great responsibility. Princess Celestia was amazed and thanked the old woman for her gift. She couldn't wait to try it out, so she hurried back to her room in the castle. She set up her canvas and dipped the magical paintbrush into her paints. She decided to paint a butterfly, with wings that shimmered with all the colors of the morning sky. As soon as she finished the last stroke, the butterfly on the canvas began to flutter its wings. It lifted off the painting and flew around the room, filling it with a soft glow. Celestia clapped her hands in delight. The brush truly was magical. For the next few days, Celestia painted many wonderful things. She painted birds that sang sweet melodies, flowers that filled the air with their scent, and stars that twinkled even in the daylight. The castle was soon filled with life and joy, and everyone marveled at the princess's creations. One day, a traveler from a distant land arrived at the castle. He told the king and queen that his village was suffering from a terrible drought. The fields were dry, and the rivers had stopped flowing. The people had no water to drink, and their crops were withering. Hearing this, Celestia knew she had to help. She took her magical paintbrush and painted a large, flowing river, with fish that leaped joyously in the water. As soon as she finished, the river in her painting began to flow out of the canvas, winding its way out of the castle and into the fields beyond. The water flowed all the way to the travelers' village, filling their rivers and watering their crops. The people rejoiced, for their village was saved. Word of Celestia's kindness spread throughout the kingdom, and soon people came from far and wide to ask for her help. One day, a rich merchant visited the castle. He had heard about the magical paintbrush and wanted to see its power for himself. "Princess Celestia," he said, "I have a proposition for you. Paint me a tree that grows golden apples, and I will make you the wealthiest princess in all the lands." But Celestia shook her head. "The paintbrush was given to me to help others, not to make myself rich. I will not use it for greed." The merchant was angered by her refusal and left the castle, vowing to get the paintbrush for himself. Late that night, when everyone was asleep, the merchant sneaked into the castle and stole the paintbrush from Celestia's room. He ran back to his mansion, eager to use the brush for his own gain. The next morning, when Celestia discovered that the paintbrush was missing, she was heartbroken. She knew that in the wrong hands, the brush could cause great harm. Determined to get it back, she set out to find the merchant. Meanwhile, the merchant was busy painting mountains of gold and silver, but as soon as he finished, the gold would crumble into dust and the silver would melt away. Frustrated, he painted a tree full of golden apples. But when he reached out to pick one, the tree's branches twisted around him, trapping him in its grasp. No matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. Celestia arrived at the merchant's mansion to find him entangled in the golden tree, pleading for help. Despite his greed and deceit, Celestia's kind heart would not let her leave him in such a state. She took back the paintbrush and gently painted the tree's branches, turning them back into ordinary wood. The branches released the merchant, and he fell to the ground, trembling. "Please forgive me, Princess Celestia," the merchant begged. "I was wrong to steal from you and use the paintbrush for my own selfish desires." Celestia nodded, accepting his apology. The magic of the paintbrush is not meant for greed. It is meant to help and bring joy to others. Promise me that you will never try to misuse magic again. The merchant, humbled by his experience, promised to change his ways. Celestia returned to the castle, where she continued to use the magical paintbrush to help those in need and bring beauty into the world. She painted rainbows after storms, flowers in the meadows, and even a garden where the sun never set. The kingdom flourished under her care, and the people loved her even more. As for the paintbrush, Celestia kept it safe, using its magic only when it was truly needed. She knew that the greatest magic of all was not in the paintbrush itself, but in the love and kindness she shared with others. And so, Princess Celestia and her kingdom lived happily ever after, filled with color, laughter, and the joy of helping one another. The end.